think that may be a good balance for it. But okay. Welcome to anyone that's just tuning in. Let me just preface this. This is my first time playing Monster Prom. It is not my first time, like, experiencing it, though. I've seen it played a number of times through live streams and even participating through it in Discord, actually. Even thank Kai for that. Yes.
Sweet.
Clearly there's only going to be one of me. And we're probably, we're mainly going to go classic for this. We'll do like, we'll do like at least 1, 2, maybe 3 games, well, it depends. Okay, high school, the sweetest years of our lives. Back then we were young and unafraid. Sometimes reckless, sometimes brilliant, sometimes just stupid, but always willing to live life to the fullest. Also, I actually opted to not stream yesterday because I had gotten a little bit carried away with something else. Marvel. They were on a wild journey to discover who we really were. Okay, clearly I'm just gonna go as... I gotta break in actually just... I thought it would have me manually type it via the PlayStation keyboard. We've yet to experience its ultimate challenge, the Monster Prom. I remember it clearly, 6 weeks were left, and as we fantasized about our dream prom dates, we were all scrambling to catch the attention of one of our 6 most charismatic classmates. I have a feeling that this game is going to kill my voice. That won't be a problem when it comes to another game, which we're going to be streaming next week when it comes out on Tuesday.
Huzzah!
Miranda Vanderbilt. A sweet mermaid princess was as cute as she was genocidal. Damien LeVay, a fearless demon with a taste for destruction and a love of fire. Scott Howell, a werewolf athlete who compensated for his rather small brain with a stupidly huge heart. Liam de Lioncourt, a hipster vampire whose standoffish demeanor hid that he was truly a lovable dork.
Yay!
Hollygeist, a party ghost with an insatiable hunger for all the wrong things.
What?
And Vera Oberlin, a mean, self-made Gorgon with a merciless sense of business. It was clear it had to be one of them. But who? We only had 6 weeks to choose our prom date, and even more taunting, we only had 6 weeks to woo them and conquer their heart. As I already said, we were young and afraid, and we were ready to start. I'm gonna Monster Prom, stupidest pop quiz ever. All minds are rotten, but they are rotten in so many different ways. Worry no more. We're now using our PhD in bullshit to diagnose which kind of deviant sicko you are. Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever. Trademark. We'll throw a bunch of absurd questions at you and turn your answers into character stats. This way, each of you will start by having stats that better reflect your true selves. Let's start. What would be the coolest prize you could find in your box of cereal? 90 piece of sharp metal, so every scoop will be full of thrills and danger. A sample of a more nutritious breakfast option, so people are encouraged to stop eating that colorful crap. The phone number of that sexy tiger on the front of the box. He's so passionate about breakfast and health that he's surely also a great lover. Sure, this one. Okay, we got charm. You're elected president for a day. What's the first law you pass? $1 bills would now include a picture of me and the inscription, "Beware, too much awesomeness. My presidency might last a day, but my fame will last forever." Trivia fact, presidents don't pass laws. So, is this a trick question, or are you just being an idiot? You can deduct taxes by writing sonnets instead. The amount of taxes deducted are calculated based on the beauty of the sonnets. Yeah, this one. Creative. If I have a genie in a bottle, you can ask for whatever you want. What do you ask for? Okay, I know this is going to determine, like, what's going to probably, like, have us go for. So let's see. Him, do not be so cliched. A genie and wishes, so mainstream. Rainbow that you can eat. Infinite confetti. Before asking for anything, you try to negotiate up to the three standard wishes. Ask for anything. I drink the genie from the bottle. I can grant my own wishes. Or his friendship. Let's see who we're gonna get. I think we should go for... Yeah, maybe this one. Ah, Vera. By the way, this is the PS4 version of the game. I found out there is no PS5 version at all. But the other sequels that did come out, like Monster Camp and Con, they only got PS5 versions when they got ported over. Oh, wait. If I just hold on to it like that... What was the button? I thought I was holding something that would allow me to see, like, what stats... Okay, it's R2 instead. Let's see, I think this is... I know the gym leads to... No, the library leads to money. Auditorium is probably creativity. Class is obviously smarts. Outdoors is charm? I know, okay, bathrooms is boldness. No, this is probably charm. Fun. This is fun. Okay. Let's see. If we're going for a very specific character, then... I say we go with... Smarts. Plus 2 smarts. And then Vera chatting away, their eyes gleaming and scheming. Outsurface is doing nearly as well as I thought it would. Oh, this is Sora.
Greetings, fellow classmate.
Would you like to be a customer? Once upon a time, serfs were only for the rich and fabulous. Like Vera and myself. But now, thanks to our app, Proud Serfs, you too can have our very own crowd-funded serf. The app is being generously funded by my royal family who wish for everyone to experience the joys of royalty and get richer off it. I think this might be failing because the serfs are simply not of high enough quality to maintain customers' interest. Serfs need to have more enthusiasm for their jobs. We need to recruit from the right locations. It would be absurd if there's one thing being royalty has taught me. And there's definitely more than one. It's that you can trick anyone into doing anything, as long as you can give them the right incentives. But why not start with the easily manipulated in the first place? Sora, what do you think? Here's why not recruit people who want to be bossed around at a Leather Daddy convention. Miranda has a point, everyone wants to win, host an unpaid labor competition where the prize is doing more unpaid labor. Honestly, I think since we're gonna kinda in towards Vera.
Oh, not bad.
Ah, the gal has more smarts. Oh, I like that quite a bit. Excuse me, but if we were conventions for daddies, I'm quite sure I would know about them. My father's one of the most powerful dads I know, so if he was not invited... Just stop there, Miranda. Trust me. How does it sound? Free lifetime submission, dirty talk guaranteed, dress code, come as you are. Vera, with the help of a confused Miranda, goes to the next Leather Daddy convention in town. The next time you see Vera and Miranda, they seem much, much happier. These serfs we recruit are so enthusiastic to serve. Almost inexplicably so. And as an unexpected fringe benefit, all the serfs keep trying to one-up each other's uniforms. So I created a line of latex and leather. where that's making almost as much as crowd surfs in the first place.
That has been quite pleasing.
It's a win-win-win situation, and don't worry, Sora, I won't ask how you know so much about the fetish community. Yay! Siding with Vera always makes her happy, and to show her appreciation, she gives you +2 money she earned, and you gain +1 smarts. Nice. Dang there.
Sure.
Okay, it's lunchtime, so we can go to the shop, which I'd rather probably not do. Here's Coach with Damien and Scott. By the way, I'm familiar. I'm very much aware that that this game has a few familiar VAs in terms of content creators. Like Damien, I know is voiced by Nate Wants to Battle, and Scott there is voiced by Aaron Hansen, and Coach over there is actually voiced by Takahata. Well, we're gonna we're gonna lean towards who we are our designated pick. Take your seat, and if you didn't know any better, you would say that it seems like Vera and Polly are almost more interested in their phones than they are in you. And you do know better, and you know that, yes, that is exactly
Hey there.
It's nothing personal, Sora. It's just that Polly and I are very engrossed in fixing our financial slave. Yeah, it's pretty hard to compete with some guy who's finished buying you anything you want. That's my fetish, too. Not buying things for people, having people buy things for me. Duh. Good thing he's rich enough to take care of both of us. You know what they say. The true friendship is sharing secrets and financial slaves. I also know that this game's writing, and the other, sequels, have very unhinged writing, but, not unhinged to the point where, there will be trigger warnings. Which, by the way, I did find out that, yeah, Date Everything also has, a sort of, content awareness sort of thing where it's, the characters will talk to you about something that will be, very trigger warning. So if you want that to happen, if you want them to, talk to you about that, or you don't, then you have the option to pretty much not, allow it. You could just skip over it and just go straight to, the point. Still, I do worry that this arrangement might not be sustainable. What happens if he runs out of money? Our cash flow instantly stops, but might be handed everything you want on a platter. In this case, the platter being an online money transferring platform is almost boring? Yeah, I get that. It's a little less boring when you're on as much magic potions as I am right now, but I see what you mean. If we could somehow turn this into a business venture, and then maybe it would get interesting, and we could continue to profit even after he's gone, broke from catering to our every whim. I mean, how interesting do you think business actually is? Since he's so obsessed with us, we should just tell him to do something totally insane and see if he does it. I don't know, a weirdo giving away his money and getting into hijinks is great and all, but I want to start making real money. I think money is fine and all, but my favorite currency is chaos. Seems like the ladies are at a very exciting crossroads. Maybe a random bystander can give them a nudge in the right direction. You can easily grow this arrangement into a business, just escalate and delegate, having the financial slave go and acquire his own financial slave to give him money, and have that financial slave go and find a financial slave. Basically just go a loop-de-loop around and all that whatever, or tell him to marry a llama! This seems like a very poly answer right here, so we're just gonna, again, aim towards Vera. Aha! That would increase our income exponentially immediately! Which are two of my absolute favorite adverbs when it comes to monetary gain. I mean, one financial slave between the two of us is already strangely a lot to handle, so managing an army of them sounds draining. But as long as it's a pyramid scheme and we're at the top of the pyramid where we don't have to actually deal with lowlives, who cares? Meh, I think I'll just go check on my toilet wine. Don't worry about her, Polly wouldn't know a good business idea if it slapped her on the ass. Which happened one time, actually, but it's a long story, so forget it. Anyway, we can tell people in order to become official certified financial slaves, they have to buy a kit of supplies. And they'll start a dirt slave, and then if they get 5 financial slaves under them, they can become a pathetic ground slave, and then they can work their way all the way up to gold, diamond, platinum, south shell, grand supreme slave. That's a freaking mouthful! Holy moly! I'm gonna need some water after that. This was a great idea, Sora. We should go write the business plan together and prepare to profit. Did Vera just say she wants to profit with you? Holy shit! Vera sharing her cash flow is like third base for her. Awesome!
Sure.
Okay, since we already did smarts... Oh yes, and I'm also aware that at some points, the shopkeep over there is gonna be available during certain parts of, like, your stat building. So even if you go to where she's at, you'll probably not be able to get the stats that you want. And also, since we did smarts before, I think I'd want to go for... What else does Vera require? She also requires Charm, and I think Charm is already blocked off by the cats! Yes, I know that we can also date her. I'm aware that there's also, like, secret dateable characters in this. Like, from her, the narrator, a few others. Also, hi, Kai. Guess what? We're leaning towards Vera. The Coven, oh yeah, they're them too. The Wolfpack. Anyways, money. Today you spend time on the library species. Okay, yeah, we're just gonna skip this because we just... Plus 2 bitcoins. Nice. Yeah, but we're doing classic route. 2 monster dollars. You look up to see Scott. Oh, really? You look to see Scott approaching Vera. He looks confused. This is unusual for Scott, but you decide to eavesdrop anyway. Hey, Vera, you're mean, right? I'm doing Aaron Hansen impression. Aw, you noticed. And you're a girl, right? Aw, you noticed. Well, I was watching this high school movie the other day, and there were these mean girls, and the mean girls were... Mean? Cheerleaders! Now I know you're not interested in being a cheerleader. But maybe you could do something to help the football team. I mean, according to the movie, high school athletes and high school mean girls are natural allies, right? As much as I hate to admit it, you do have a point. I suppose you have some idea of what I should do. You have to forgive Scott, he is an idiot. Yep, he lacks brains. But he's full of heart. He's pretty much a lovable idiot. Well, I don't really do ideas, but I'm sure Sora here has a great idea. Tell her. They both look at you. Well, what's your idea? Forget cheerleaders, we need fear leaders. Instead of bumping our team up, they'll make the other team feel like shit. Really? Scott only cares about affection and just nothing else? Okay, then. Maybe just stop having our players assassinated for no reason. This seems like a Vera, Yep, yeah, there it is. Fear leaders! Wow, hold on 1 second. You and Scott watch as Vera frantically makes about a dozen phone calls. Alright, I've trademarked fear leaders. The idea is mine. You didn't think of it. Also, thank you. I can already imagine the uniforms. Black leather, real skulls, a folder of blackmail material on every member of the opposing team. You know what? I already have most of that stuff in my closet at home. I'll have a prototype by this afternoon. Vera skips off to her closet to create this terrifying new uniform. Not sure whether you want to stay far, far away from that closet, or get a closer look. You gain +2 boldness and 1 smarts.
Sure.
Okay, we're gonna get some charm next. So, the gym? Alright. We're gonna do dodgeball. There we go. Yep, I had a feeling with this was charm. Afterwards, you discover you've been poisoned, and only Vera has the antidote. She does this all the time. It's how she invites you to hang out.
Hey there.
There you are. Thank you so much for coming. I'm embarking on a new criminal enterprise, and I need a... I cannot pronounce that word. I've only seen it once in Nikkei, but now I'm seeing it here. A consigliere. The idea is simple yet brilliant. Think Uber, but for killing people. Oh my god. I call it murder. Convenient. But it turns out the market is flooded with assassination apps, and blood. I need a way to get ahead of the pack, and since you're such a good advisor... let's see. Differentiate yourself by being the only service that offers free-range organic murders, or viral marketing, literally. They're a highly contagious virus to make people love murder. Listen, because of the damn quiz, it already had me pick her for, like, that third question. So I'm like, okay, so I'm now leaning towards her. This. Damn it! Did you just say free? Oh god. I should have gone for the viral marketing. You try to explain that you said free range, not free. You said it again! Twice! Don't you know I'm allergic to free? If it's free, how will I make money? Oh god, I think I'm going into anaphylactic shock. Somebody inject me with a syringe full of liquid gold! You're ready to obey, but are beaten to the punch by Trevor the cock-blocking puma. Bummer. Vera never gives you the antidote to that poison you drink, so you lose -2 charm and -1 fun. I don't care about the fun, but the charm. Damn it!
Sure.
Oh, there's that guy. Okay, there's Mr. Prince Charming. I'm guessing, like, if there's an extra character around, like you said, like they'll give me like a stat boosts in almost anything. Extra characters or stat buffs. Nice. Okay, so we're gonna go to him. You're enjoying a quiet meal by yourself, and a wound opens in the fabric of space, revealing the interdimensional Prince.
My love.
Greetings, Zero. I have a task for which no hands are fit but yours. A portal is sealed against me, which I have not the strength enough to open. Please help me to break the seal. On this jar of kosher, dill pickles. Seriously? You take the jar from him, pop off the lid, and hand it back to him. Maybe he'll leave you alone now. Oh, bless you, hero. Your noble deeds deserve a noble title. Yes, I will give you one free noble title, redeemable now. Maybe he'll leave you alone if you accept a title. Anyway, having one would be sweet. You check his phone to see your options. Foreign minister in charge of extreme handsomeness, or the most unscrupulous treasurer. Yeah, I feel like this one is money and this one's, charm, I guess? Okay, I'm gonna go for charm, because I'm a most appropriate title indeed. You shall be in charge of exporting handsomeness from my dimension into yours. Here, I have a month's supply of handsomeness just to get you started. You're a bit offended that the prince thinks you need him to supply you with handsomeness, but this is really good stuff. Your eyes twinkle with youthful vitality and your teeth cause lens flares when you smile. Everyone in the cafeteria is stunned by your sudden beauty. Maybe you won't bother exporting any of this handsomeness after all. You gain +4 charm. That is much better.
Sure.
Okay, now where is... I did do money before. I could either do smarts or... I know that Vera also requires, like, she requires 3 stats. Money, charm, and smarts. So, just for the heck of it, I think we'll go with... We'll go with, smarts. +1 invaluable life insight that will help you face the difficulties of being young. What? Later you see Vera frantically rooting through her kelpie skin purse. I forgot about this idiotic assignment Mrs. Panthera gave us, and now I'm totally screwed. Full game or short, this is full. As you can see from the top there. We were supposed to bring something for you, for show and tell. Is this spooky high school or spooky kindergarten? It's supposed to say something about who we are. Do you want to know the stat requirements? I already know the stat requirements for Vera. I kind of looked it up, so I'm kind of cheating in my own way, but still. The choices that I'm going to be making are either going to be good or bad, regardless. It's supposed to say something about who we are. I don't want any of my loser classmates to know things about me. No offense taken, Vera. All I have in my purse are tampons, some nose candy, and some money. How can I present that's interesting but won't get me arrested for possession of candies? Show your fierce body or show your superiority? Ah, right. Hence nose candy being quotations, of course. Superiority. Nice! Wow, good call! No matter what else I'm hearing, I'm always have my superiority with me. Always. And it never hurts to remind everyone to stay in their goddamn place and recognize a queen when they see one. And also, to be fair, I don't think I've seen anyone like, Riz Vera, except for the time Nike, when we were playing with Nike, he could have actually wound up with her. He actually could have wound up with her. But he and I ended up going for Miranda. And we both bit the dust. When Vera gets up to address the class, she looks even snootier than usual. Hello, class. I'm Vera Oberlin, and I will be showing you my superiority. To start with, let's begin with my superior sense of fashion. This is bolstered by my wealth, which allows me to purchase the clothing my superior taste dictates. In addition to being richer and better dressed than you are, I'm also wealthier and more fashionable. Damn, son, Vera sure is superior. Good thing you recognize her superiority, because now she gained an A+, and you gained +2 smarts and 1 charm. Nice! I don't have to worry about the smarts anymore.
Sure.
Now we work on charm again. And then we'll try... I probably should have gone for money. That day... Okay. And then... Plus 10 righteousness, but this game is so wrong in so many ways that you would be lucky if you could do anything but that, and +2 charm. You see Vera cackling to herself in the hallway, which is whatever, but you might as well find out why. Just practicing my prom queen acceptance speech in mind. In my mind. It's not like the title bears any meaning whatsoever, of course, and I really do consider the whole thing way beneath me. However, considering how much meaning other girls put on it, I can risk some uppity bitch thinking she's better than I am. Plus, it's not but bad branding either. I could see using a victory to start a line of successful prom queen accessories guaranteed to get you the win. Perfect prom shoes, the right makeup, fancy knives to take out your opponents. Speaking of which, I assume this goes without saying, but I'm not taking anything a chance. I'll be doing a blood ritual to ensure my win! I still haven't found the exact details yet, but I'm optimistic that at least some of the items will be found in the shop. The only question is where exactly I can find the details for a proper blood ritual. Why don't we ask the Coven? They're witches. They should know all about blood magic. Literally just search the internet. Like, that's literally what it's there for. One of these is either... Stick around for the Bloody Queen ending? Oh, really? So do we ask the Coven, I guess? I need an item from the shop. Oh, damn it. There we go. Of course I know those basic bitches would come in handy one day. Actually, I really didn't. I always thought they were pretty useless, but I'm never mad to be proven wrong when it serves me. Using the skills you gain during the extra credit summoning seminar, you call forth the Coven. Oh, it requires that item. What is it now? Is there some emergency? Is the world in need of saving? Of course not. The world is the worst. Why should I ever want to save it? Buying it will lower some of my stats? Oh no! No, I just want to be prom queen. I need some blood magic to guarantee my victory, and I figured you three could do something productive for once. What do you mean for once? We're the ones constantly saving you from destruction. We're the ones who... But those are the stats I need for Vera! Yeah, whatever. Just tell me to cheat my way into being prom queen, or I'll start a rumor that you're just a mega swarm of bees in 3 people suits. Why would that... Whatever. Here's what you need for the ritual. The blood of a former prom queen, the tongue of a goat, and the earrings of an ancient goddess. But good luck getting those. Thanks. When I need your opinion, I'll ask for it. You did ask, and now you answered, so you can leave. In a puff of aggravated smoke, the Coven disappears. Let's split up. You check the shop, I'll grab a goat, and meet you in the bathrooms when you're done. Well, guess you're involved in some blood magic now. Sounds fun. You gain +2 fun and 1 charm.
Sure.
Where is the shopkeep, then? Do I even have enough for the shop, though? I mean, let's see.
Hey, stranger.
Welcome to my little shop. Buy some shit. I have shit that will boost your stats, shit that will lead you into stupid new adventures, even some shit that might be much needed at some very specific moments. So, take a look. Alright, let's see. Oh, it's just $1? Okay. Oh! And it's right there, too. let's see what the other ones are. Okay, first off, let's... A tampon used by the former prom queen. You know, for good old blood rituals, or in case you're just a creep with unhealthy obsessions. Don't even dare ask me how I got this. A blanket with 2 holes. Yeah, I can tell just from, like, the event ones, like, they're also... Yeah, like, if they have a vent on them, they also lead to secret endings. Literally just a white blanket with 2 eye holes in it. You'd have to be an idiot to mistake this for a ghost costume, but most of our classmates are idiots. A sexy fake Latin accent. Why? The hottest thing is being yourself, honey, but a Latin accent is a close second, TBH. A PR agent. The social life is hard nowadays, that hiring a PR agent is totally a thing. Some impractical yet kind of funny glasses. Remember, when these used to be cool? Now they aren't, but they're so ridiculous that they're still fun in their own twisted way. A corpse? Yeah, I'm selling a corpse. It's like some kind of fashion accessory. It is not as if I'm trying to dispose of it. Oh, and her expression changes if you're hovering over an item. I never noticed that. Let's see. A Russian novel with an insightful approach to a universal matter such as love and death. Are you sure about this? You can always use Wikipedia to get the general idea and still be able to act as if you're reading. A motivational poster with Bob Ross. Crafting your art requires years of hard work, education from great mentors, and tons of raw talent, but damn, that sounds exhausting, so let's settle for a motivation poster now, okay? The mystery box! Oh, I've learned my lesson from this damn thing. Okay, so for those that don't know, the gift box is a mystery item, and what it did was, when I picked it during one run with me, Nike, and Kai, I got a a lottery card, and it fucked up all my stats, but gave me a shit ton of money. It has 13 different possibilities. Well, glad to know that I found one of them. A fake badass tattoo. It has flames and skull and even a knife. With this, you can murder your enemies, go to prison, and make sure everyone your bitch, and then murder them too, and go to some kind of super prison. Street cred plus 9,000. And clearly I'm too poor for this, but it's a penguin mask. The coal puts all my stats to 0? Oh my god. That's such a punishing item. You want this, you sick pervert? I had no idea you appreciate a good old reverse Romanian Wilkinson. I must admit, it's kind of hot you're into that kind of shit. But anyways, we're buying this. Oh, wow. You got a trophy for just being a weirdo? Wow. Oh, it only just... Okay, so it only just took off just minus 2 stats then. Penguin Mask is a secret ending for Polly? Oh. Oh, I see. Nothing better than the smell of money. Well, actually, there are many better smells, but you know what I mean, right?
Sure.
Okay, let us see. We will make some more money in the process now. You see a truly rare sight. Vera and Damien are sitting behind a PC speechless.
Fucking metal!
Wait, did we just rig an election in the Midwest? I was just trying to change the president's wallpaper to a dick pic. We need to cover our tracks like right now. Well, don't just stand there, you innocent bystander. Help us! Yes, of course I'm talking to you. Damien can't help. Brain shit is useless right now. Disagreeing with smashing the internet is literally our only option, or blame somebody else like the Vanderbilts. Miranda won't be able to disprove it. Got it. Yes, everyone will buy it. They've practically ruined their brand already. You know, with the purges. Vera, isn't it kind of fucked up to frame our friend for a crime we committed? Are you having second thoughts, Damien? You want hell to be seen backing a political candidate in this election? Fuck no, hell is all about strong, independent evil. We've got to drain the swamp and replace it with a lake of fire. Anyway, enough politics. But two boldness and smart. And one smart.
Sure.
So I've got like all the time in the world in single player because I'm so used to like playing this game with you in Discord, like in terms of multiplayer. So I know it's like kind of shortened to like 3 weeks, but from what I'm looking at, single player is like 6 weeks. Oh yeah, I did sort of see Dahlia in this big blue female. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I remember her from the second game. All right, we have gotten a secret ending for getting a thank you from the dev team. It's actually pretty wholesome, actually. Wow. You're making your daily protection payment to Vera when suddenly... Everyone stop what you're doing and look at my majestic visage. The interdimensional prince muscling in on my territory, are you? Not at all, my darling Viperess. I am here strictly in a business capacity. Business, you say? I'm all ears, except for my snakes, which are all tongues and teeth. It's simple economics, my love. You're an aspiring crime kingpin. I'm a prince. I propose a merger. A merger of our resources, our minds, our bodies, and our spirits. Interesting. Oh no, Vera's getting out her calculator. It's a running joke on how she died, but she never reveals it. Oh. If she decides this merger is finally viable, good luck asking her to prom. How you undermine Vera's confidence in the prince's financial status. Replace all his gold with fish, or steal all his money with your high-frequency trading algorithm. Carl. I would probably say... replace all his gold with fish. Damn it! Oh, well, that was for minus creativity, I guess. You assemble a crack team of international criminals to heist the prince's vault. Success! You're right back at school to find the prince. Dancing with glee?
Most splendid.
I'm rich. I'm rich beyond my wildest dreams! Some benevolent interloper mysteriously replaced all my useless gold with precious fish. Oh no, that benefited him more than anything. Are you telling me that in your dimension fish are incredibly valuable, whereas gold is worthless? Why, of course. Isn't that how it is everywhere? My god, the potential for arbitrage is... You know,
right.
I think it's sort of a beautiful business relationship. This isn't what you want at all, and Miranda's probably going to wonder what happened to all her fish! You lose... Damn it! Well, there goes the smarts.
Sure.
At least we're learning here, okay? Oh, hey there! I'm gonna go to you. You're eating lunch and minding your own business, but somebody under your table pokes your business. Psst. Hey, would you like to turn against your friends in exchange for forbidden knowledge? Sharing your friend sounds bad, but forbidden knowledge sounds dope. You listen to her pitch. Basically, I just need to tell me Damien and Liam's weaknesses for, like, totally innocent reasons. In exchange, I'll tell you one of my most secret Slayer techniques. What's that you say? You'll totally do it, and I can trust what you say 100%. Great! Which technique do you want to learn? How to be the protagonist of any scene, or how to punch a dude so hard his head explodes. I would probably say... protagonist. You tell the Slayer that Liam's weakness is being ignored and Damien's weakness is ice cream cake.
Unbelievable!
Really? But that's so simple, I'll bury them in indifference in frozen treats respectively. Oh, you want to know my secret technique? It's simple. Just act like you're entitled to everyone's love and affection, and constantly make decisions that endanger you and your friends. Whoa, that's it? But you already do those things, like, all the time. Is it possible that you've been the protagonist all along? I know, shocker. Wow. The discovery gives you newfound confidence, which you use to punch the Slayer in the neck and steal her shoes. As the protagonist of your own life, you gain +4 charm. Let's go.
Sure.
I think we're supposed to go with this, aren't we? Yeah, we'll go in there for the hell of it. Zero shits, 2 boldness. Okay. On a close inspection, you see blood pooling on the floor, and Vera standing over it, smiling broadly, holding the carcass of a skinned goat. Oh, is she doing the blood ritual already? Because I know she told me to meet in the bathroom. Hey, thanks for coming. The fun's just getting started. I know we only need the goat's tongue, but like, if you're going to take the tongue from a goat, might as well take the skin too and make yourself a pair of sweet boots. Not that I know how to sew or would take the time to even if I did, but Miranda has some mer slaves I can borrow. It's very nice. It's a very nice tongue, right? Not too fat, not too thin, the right kind of purple. I think I'll be the most beautiful, regal, feared prom queen ever to grace spooky high school in no time at all. It's not a bad plan, except the spiders need to relieve themselves too, and it's at that moment that Principal Giant Spider walks in to use the toilet. Oh, hey! Good afternoon, Principal Giant Spider. I'm just holding this skinned goat on school property because it's for animal abuse. The third, we're getting a head start in our homework. Because this goat is a spy from a rival institution who was sent here to blow up the school. This one. Vera and Valerie share the same last name, Oberlin. Oh, really? Principal Giant Spider nods appreciatively. It's always nice to see our students taking initiative about learning things. I'm very proud of the school's successful and well-organized extracurriculars and the healthy social life of my students. Wait, they never had a model for Principal Spider until the second game? But it does seem like people get a little hung up on certain school events. Seriously, prom is one night! One night! A proper education lasts a lifetime! Despite not being the same type of monster, Vera was actually adopted by Val's family. Oh. Yep, that's why we're so glad to be doing this right now, because it has nothing to do with prom. Just good old-fashioned learning. Alright, students, carry on with your learning. Prom! One night! Honestly, I'm not even going to try to be prom queen. Principal Giant Spider exits, leaving you and Vera to pocket the necessary goat tongue. I'm not trying to be prom queen. I will be prom queen. 2 down, goddess earrings to go. Maybe Principal Giant Spider has a point about focusing on schoolwork, but fucking prom's awesome. You gain +2 fun and 1 creativity. Okay.
Sure.
Okay, so I think try to get our money up. It's Start Kicker. Or 20 backers. Those good with the cops, keep you only with the +2 money. As you survey the library, you notice Vera, whose snakes are hissing and spitting as she glares at her computer monitor.
Pathetic.
This shit is getting so old! Every time I go on the Dark Arts forum, I have to deal with sex trolls. Trying to call me out and prove that I'm a fake Dark Arts girl? Oh yeah, you like Lich King so much, name 3 of their earliest curses. You probably just take pictures of yourself with cursed artifacts to get attention. Can't want to murder people in obscure occult ways just because I'm female, please. So sick of dealing with this sexist bullshit when all I want to do is use magic to make people suffer. I don't even know what to do. Should write a heated essay decrying sexism. An essay so heated it melts the eyeballs of anyone who reads it. You don't need to prove your love of the dark arts. Just go out and enjoy them. I should totally come with you. This. Damn it! That is an excellent idea. I can start by giving background context and talk about Runegate. When that siren published a book of runes and everyone got way too obsessed with looking into the lives of all the men she's drowned, and then go on to explain that this is what women in the dark arts face every day and that no one believes we can use curses, that's where I'll lead to the curse that will melt everyone's eyeballs out. I think I'll start by talking about how hard women work to be taken seriously while draining the pigment from their irises. Then I'll move on to explaining how damaging sexist attitudes are while having the flames consume their pupils. Oh yeah, I know, Kai. I have some water. Quick as a fierce feminist flash, Vera has published her essay online. It goes viral with literally impossible speed. An essay that literally melted my eyeballs out. Ugh! The most basic trick in the book. Writes one chupacabra more proof than she's just an attention-seeking poser. I know I can't actually see anything because my eyes are on fire, but I bet if I could, there would be a picture of her licking a vial of blood or something fake dark arts pseudo-sexy like that. It didn't hurt that bad. A man dark arts user would have melted my entire body until my bones were goo and I couldn't even type this right now. Whips a half-cursed mummy. Oh great, even more sexist bullshit. Why did I let you talk me into this? I never thought I'd say this, but you just made melting people's eyeballs out an unpleasant experience for me. Oh man, you know it's a bad day when you ruin eyeball melting for people. Man.
Sure.
Who do we go to? At least the smarts was not affected by it. Unless that was like, that was not creativity or boldness. Anyways, we haven't sat with her in lunch for a while. Alright. You arrive at your chosen table to find Vera looking askance at Miranda's lunch. A single, very suspicious-looking apple. Miranda, honey, your apple seems to be pulsing with a healthy purple light. Oh, I'm sure it's just your imagination. It also has a skull in it and smells like lighter fluid. I don't think it's for eating. You know, I'm glad that Ceribot exists. I was wondering what the hell that message was. What that message was when it popped up on the top right. But thankfully, Ceribot dealt it with swift justice. No, Jacob, we're in the middle of it, but I am in the process of probably losing this run. Because I'm trying to go for the Demogorgon over here. It also has a skull in it, and it smells like lighter fluid. I don't think it's for eating. Of course it's for eating! It's a perfectly standard poison apple. You know, the sort that puts a princess to sleep for 100 years. You literally just admitted it's poison. I know, and I always said I wouldn't be the kind of princess who eats a poisoned apple. But how else will I find a prince to wake me with true love's kiss and live happily ever after with me? Girl, we need to have a little talk about feminism. You back me up on this, tell her she doesn't need to poison herself for the sake of a man. You don't need to eat that apple. Princes should be eating poisoned apples so that you'll kiss them. You don't need to eat that apple. There are plenty of eligible princes on hotprincefinder.com. Oh man, which is the... Damn it! The one time I did not want to lean towards Miranda. It's not what A finder for hot princes? What is this sorcery? I must see it at once. You pull up the website on your phone, you've already got it bookmarked for no reason. Goodness, it even lists their pedigrees. And you're right, not all of them are even looking for sleeping princesses. This one is only looking for a princess who was a frog. That'll be much simpler to achieve. I only need to anger a minor witch. This isn't what I was going for at all. God, if you're that hungry for dick, just buy a damn hooker. Dick? Who said anything about dick? Royal marriage is strictly a business arrangement. When it comes to romance, we are free to make our own decisions. That's good news for you, especially since Miranda seems to really like your suggestion. Oh boy!
Sure.
Alright. I have about, like, 3 more chances here. Just to play it probably safe, we'll go with money first. You, Vera, Miranda meet to prepare your case for ruthless rhetoric class. Scenario for the week, monsters finally rule the world, puny humans still demand equal rights. How will you deal with such audacity? 14-hour workday, media censorship, start a fictional war. Ah, that sounds like so much work. Can't we just throw money at them? Oh, or cake! And if you let them eat cake, they calm down. Yeah, how about you? Do you have any ideas? You're not one of those group members who just lets everyone else do the work, are you? Well, oh man. This game really is calling me out. Let's remember the 3 R's: relocation, re-education, reintegration. Problem is that they're not happy, so let's repress them into happiness. Okay, good. You propose setting up safe havens for certain model humans, where they can enjoy equal rights. But these safe havens are actually propaganda factories designed to show that monsters are naturally better than humans. After that, indoctrinated humans are sent back into the wild to spread the correct idea. It's a good plan, but what about the ones that won't buy it? Well, we need to get the food for the safe havens from somewhere, don't we? Miranda's cost-effective thinking convinces Vera, or at least scares her enough to concede. In +2 creativity and +1 smarts. Nice.
Sure.
I'll just solidify it. +2 smarts. Bear standing in the corner pissed. What looks like a fresh parade on the back of her head is actually 2 of her snakes fighting, poisons flying everywhere. Oh, I'm okay. It's just Hissy and Bob having another disagreement. Her snakes have names? It happens. This time they can't decide whether Miranda's domain should be called a kingdom or an empire, and it's like, who cares? I'm telling you, if they weren't my hair, I would sell them to Thailand, where they eat snakes. Decapitate them to set an example. You could totally rock some bangs. I'd rather not, or I can do that, because that's a part of your hair. These get feisty when they don't have jobs. Put them to work building your evil empire. Why, of course! I'd forgotten how testy snakes become without gainful employment. It's all in the best-selling book, Snakes in Suits. But come to think of it, my snakes already do have jobs. They're just not doing them. Bob, where is the report on Portugal? Are they at war yet? Hissy, have you poisoned the school's water supply like I asked? No? Then how am I supposed to sell water to Miranda's family? You think it's easy selling water to mermaids? Hissy and Bob pull out cell phones and start making calls. You don't know which impresses you more, Vera's managerial skills or the fact that her snakes can use cell phones without thumbs. Either way, +2 creativity, +1 smarts.
Sure.
Stat gain! You approach your chosen table to find it already mostly taken up by the Coven. They're huddled around some kind of glowing artifact. Wait, but we only get 1 wish, not 3, so it's important for all of us to agree before we release the genie. I hope you've already expressed your wish for a secret hideout with a mini-fridge and foosball table. Faith has argued just as fervently for world peace.
Save the world.
But as the leader, I think the most sensible option is a mystic sword that will instantly slay this season's big bad, and... Hope and Faith immediately object to Joy calling herself the leader, and the 3 soon devolve into a shouting match. I forgot that their names are after, like, well, you know. Amidst the commotion, you can't help but notice the wishing lamp is totally unguarded. Without really thinking about it, as if you ever do, you rub the lamp, release the genie, and wish for... a bag full of quarters! Or a machine that can successfully reheat french fries. Money! Wish granted, booms the genie, and you feel the reassuring weight of a bag of quarters in your lap. Seriously, you could wish for anything and wish for a bag of quarters? Why'd you need to do laundry? Do you really think, like, arcades planning to hit somebody over the head? No, you just really like quarters. You're saying we braved the fire lakes of Lorath, the 2-headed snake of Serpentia, and the accountants of Babylon, just so you could have a bag of quarters? Basically, and boy was it worth it from your perspective, these quarters have got to be worth it at least, plus more money! Hell yeah.
Sure.
I'm assuming so. Okay, we're just gonna up our charm just for the hell of it. Air runs up to you, eyes blazing, teeth gleaming. You'll never even believe the shit. Remember how the Coven said we'd never find the earrings? It's because they had them the whole time! We're summoning those bitches and taking those earrings at any cost, even if it's the last thing you do. Did Vera just simply imply she was willing to let you die in order to become prom queen? Irrelevant, because the Coven has been summoned! So you figured it out. Good for you. Now give up, because you're never getting them. Ah, that's what Miranda said about the sea opal ring her dead grandmother gave her, but look what I'm wearing right now. How do any of you have any friends? It's baffling, you're horrible, horrible people. I mean, they're not wrong, but there must be some way to get them to fork over the earrings so you can complete the ritual. No, Coven, you misunderstood. We're trying to save the world, too. Or make replicas of the earrings, find out where the Coven lives, break in, and replace the earrings with fakes when they're asleep. This one. You are? Of course we are! Did you really think I only cared about fashion and finance showing dominance over my fellow students? It's been a cover this entire time! I've really been using all my free time not to trick people out of their money in complicated business schemes while looking incredible. I've been saving orphans from interdimensional monsters because I like doing altruistic things. Question mark? We had no idea. Your acting is incredible. You really do seem like an entitled, uncaring bitch. Yeah, the bad guys leave you alone if they don't know you're out to defeat them. We're gonna use an ancient ritual to destroy a lava monster holding Kitten's captain, but we need those earrings to do it. Take them! Take the earrings! We were truly starting to lose faith in humanity. Thank goodness you secretly had a pure heart and good intentions this entire time. Exactly. With that, the Coven disappears in a puff of smoke, smiling broadly, finally believing that there truly is good in the world. Ha ha ha! Suckers! Can you imagine? Now let's go make me prom queen. It's always nice to make a friend happy, and even if Vera doesn't actually want you to do good in the world, maybe she'll do you. You gain +2 boldness and 1 fun. Alright, the monster prom draws near. Hang on a moment. Alright, let's see if we actually got with her.
Hey there.
Sure.
Oh! Well, what do you know? I got the trophy for it. We got it. Prom? Ha! You helped me prepare one blood ritual to assure my crown, and suddenly you think I'll go to prom with you? You kind of assume that,
Not
yeah.
bad.
I must admit that you've surprised me quite pleasantly during our little ritual adventures. And there's definitely something in you that entertains me. Okay, you know what? The blood ritual actually requires an act of filthy lust happening inside the pentagram in order for it to work. I'm going to let you join me if you want to. Let's do that. See how it goes, and decide what to do from there. Yeah, I got the trophy that said that, like, I actually got the secret ending. Like, one secret ending, at least. If you're blood ritual material, you might actually be prom date material, too. So, deal? Deal!
Let's do some magic.
Holy potatoes, indeed! Who would have thought blood rituals could be this awesome? Yeah, cool throwing the whole thing to impress Vera. But inside, you're already thinking that someday you'll tell your grandkids this is how the two of you fell in love. But for now, keep it cool. Oh, and you also totally end up going to prom together. We did it! We got... Not only did we go to prom with Vera, but we also got a secret ending. Most likely to get an anal bleaching, and her quote, "I'm not being paid for this quote, this is outrageous." Those 6 weeks were maybe the most epic and absurd week of our lives. After the monster prom, we kept on our lives, falling in love, battling for friendship, and learning about who we were and who we could be. You know what? Like it always does, life happened and it was wonderful. Vera founded and became captain of the Fear Leaders. They ruined the lives of many people. Miranda got a job of being princess of her kingdom, which was actually kind of her job already. Well, you don't see her complaining about it. Scott became an athlete not so long ago. He won a prestigious national award for being the best at doing sports. Those 6 weeks, the monster problem seemed larger than life, and then it was gone, just like that. The many choices to pull out of your ass for finding the best ending. The battle for Monster Prom might have ended then, but there were plenty of battles left in that war called youth. But once again, we were young and afraid, and we were ready to start. What if I We've finally got one successful run done. Pretty sure I can skip this. Unlocked! You just unlocked an erotic fanfic about dragons? This is about to get weird. You have unlocked 9 images in the gallery. Another secret ending item? Okay, then. As per usual. That lasted us about a whole hour. Yeah, just like it was. Okay, yeah, we can just skip this. This time I'll go as this character.
Sure thing.
And we had yet to experience its ultimate challenge. Okay, yeah, we can just skip that and go for the stats. It's your chance to fix global warming. Go ahead. The world is doomed, but I'll start investing in ships and start a profitable business for the soon-to-be-covered by water world. Global warming isn't real. I invented it, and now science is claiming authorship because science is a lame copycat with no original ideas. For it's time to be a real hero. I'll lead a mission to the sun in order to invite the sun to the party of its life. We'll have so many hilarious misadventures that the sun will eventually become cooler. Okay, yeah, that got fun. Yeah. If you had to have sex with an animal, which animal would it be? A swan. They're classy. Plus, it reminds me of that myth of Leda and the Swan, so it basically, at least by bestiality standards, it has a certain chick appeal. Human being, because I'm the kind of douchebag who loves to find loopholes in stupid questions like this one. Or a great white shark. If I have to fuck an animal, let's at least make a story worth telling. Okay, that gave charming. Okay, here's a... Okay. Who do we go? Okay, so if this was Vera, I forgot already who the others were! As I already know that this was her. I think we should go for... a rainbow. Oh boy, we got Miranda. Who knew that would have, like, given me her? Almost as if you called it. Oh, please.
Alright.
Okay. So for her, she requires at least charm and money. And of course, like, you know, a whole lot of simping. So, let's see. Let's work up our money. About Scott and Miranda staring intently at a picture of a seahorse. This looks like a killer seahorse, Miri. What are you so worried about? Well, you see, one of my daddy's subjects gave me this horse as a gift. And well, you've heard what they say, haven't you? Don't look a gift horse in the mouth.
What?
What? Who are they? Why do they say that? What's in there? I don't know. That is why I'm so distraught. I am terrified that I'll accidentally look into this gift horse's mouth and see... See what? A gross butt? Another tinier horse? A world without sports?
Yeah.
No, and I don't want to find out. Come on, Miri. You gotta find out. You gotta find out for... What's that thing Miss Ferratu is always talking about? Oh, that's a very clever name for a teacher named after Nosferatu. Science? Yeah, for science. You gotta... Right? You realize Scott's looking to you for your opinion. They both are. What do you think Miranda should do? Don't you ever look that gift horse in the mouth. In fact, breed it with sea urchins to produce gift horses with tiny mouths. Look, that gift horse right... the kids forcing its damn mouth. They only say not to because they want to, because they don't want you to finding all the delicious mouth candy. Miranda was the one of the character with the least steps, so a secret ending was made to flush her character out. And I believe... Wasn't that secret ending the one that Slice got? Or was it a different one? Okay, it was probably a different one. Actually, I think I remember that secret ending ending in, She had a knife with her, I believe. Let's see. I think... Okay, Miranda's clearly pleased by your suggestion when you run into her the next day, while her previous anxiety seems to have gone.
My knight in shiny armor.
I took your marvelous suggestion to the logical next level. I had my father's genetic wizards combine my gift horse with a sea urchin. Whatever horrible thing was lurking between those horse lips there, now too tiny for me to see it. The horse is a little bit spiny. That one is the revenge ending. Oh! Horse is a little bit spiny now, but I think that just adds to his charm. It triggers randomly? Huh. It's so cute, I can tell he loves it because of the deeply pained expression in his tiny, watery eyes. That works so well, you wonder why you don't solve all your problems with genetics. Manipulation, you gain +2 creativity and +1 smarts.
All right.
Let's see... This is a full table. You arrive at your table to find the Coven eating and Polly and Miranda screaming. We're under attack! Alarm! Alarm! Summon the guards. They're using their bizarro mind powers on me. The cute tall one is my less attractive evil twin. He uses shades just like me. Really, because of the evil twin thing. I honestly was kind of hoping that I would have gotten Polly. We're not attacking anyone. We're eating. What do you mean less attractive?
Disgraceful.
Lies. Subterfuge. Ah, I feel them in my brain making me less cool and sexy. Ah!
Always the same with you.
Every single lunch hour. Can't allow your friends to be attacked. Quick, save them from this fiendish menace. Joust them in Miranda's honor. Add fun candies to their food. Miranda's polite and innocent and doesn't like Game of Thrones because she thinks it's a documentary. Wow! A relatable thing between me and her. Because I don't give a shit about Game of Thrones either. Slap a colander on your head, a baking sheet on your chest, and a jousting lance under your arm. My hero, Charge, vanquish the invaders. Whoa, hey, we don't want any trouble. We'll just move over
My
there.
knight in shiny armor.
Victory, the day is saved. Oh, valiantly fought, noble champion.
Oh,
Whoa, did those three just disintegrate into a pile of turtles? Or am I just super high? I think that question pretty much answers itself.
all right.
Alright, so... like everyone else, Miranda's the only one who is pure, quote-unquote, let's say. Alright, let's build up our charm. See Damien and Miranda with their heads in their hands, they look glum. You ask them what's up. Ugh, we're boned. I do not know what this boned means, but I'm not optimistic about our chances on the upcoming exam. As in, she hasn't... Ah, right. Unlike everyone else. It's not fair. I shouldn't have to fail the test just because I spent all week in a really brutal mosh pit instead of going to class. And I did study. I had my servants read the entire textbook twice.
Disgraceful.
But for some reason, my servants are not allowed to take the test for me. Well, there's only one thing left to do. Shout out the teacher and melt his body in acid. No, there's gotta be another way. Doesn't there? Easy, just lobby the government until they remove the class from the entire school system, or you don't need the school to murder your teacher over something just like this. Just burn down the entire school.
Oh, how majestic.
This one. I mean, hey, at least Scott having and Calculaster and the narrator. Well, the narrator's kind of one I wasn't expecting. Even though I know that, like, the narrator is a secret character you can also romance in this, somehow. Oh yes, of course, my father has many excellent lobbyists in cryo-freeze for just such an occasions. Why are they in cryo-freeze? Because if allowed to live freely, they would pose an untold threat to the survival of the species, I think. So oh boy. Aye. It was Daddy's decision in any case, and Daddy knows best. The lobbyists do their job so effectively that the government not only cancels the class, but erases all memory of it from everyone's brains. You've got no idea what you just unlearned, but what you did gain was +2 fun and 1 boldness.
Alright.
Alright, so let's go... More money. You also thought MLP was a documentary as well? Wow. Yada yada yada. 2 bitcoins is actually $2. See, Miranda, Vera, and Polly gathered around a table covered in books. Could they be studying? No way. I hereby call this meeting of the boss-ass bitches to order. I've gathered all prior school yearbooks, so we have a clear list of everyone we're better than.
Always the same with you.
Oh wow, all 6 of them are here. Wow, what a great use of your time. Who said that? Oh great, Mr. Kevin. What are you 3 doing here? Studying because it's a library at a school? Gasp, spies, villains impersonating us. What? What? Don't you see, Vera? These 3 are obviously our evil twins. The middle one is mean and bossy like you. What are you talking about, Polly? We go to class with you. You would know if you 3 didn't spend all your time doing stupid and mostly illegal stuff. I won't fall for your tricks, evil Vera. Are you implying the original Vera isn't kind of evil herself? And look, Vera, the one on the right has glasses just like Polly. She was born in 1999. She's currently 24. As of this year, by this game's release, she would be 17. So then why did it say that she was at least 19 in this? I need these to see. And see, she has dark skin. She's clearly dark Polly. Whoa, Polly, just no. Oh my goodness, bitch is only one butter away from witches. Good lord, say, would you 3 mind setting somewhere else? You're upsetting my minions. Never! Good grades are the backbone of a bright future. We need all this knowledge to save the world from the big bad. Oh boy, if you don't figure out a way to get the Coven out of here, you might have to break up a brawl. Any ideas? Whip out your rooster! Witches hate roosters! I ain't doing that. Chop all the study tables with a big axe? Oh boy. This. No! Damn it! Thinking fast, you grab the designated library axe and get to work. Fun fact, all rooms at Spooky High School must contain at least 1 axe due to lobbying by the axe murderers of America. Yes, good thinking. If you destroy their table, they'll have nowhere to study. Why is he turning to face us now, and what is the significance of that maniacal grin? Oh shit, I know what's going on here. It's exactly how I died. Which means it's totally irrelevant to me now, because axes can't hurt ghosts. But you guys should totally definitely run. You'll be hearing from my lawyers! Did she say that in a very hissy way? I'm fairly certain this is treason. Less fun fact, all axes provided by the Axe Murderers of America are haunted with murder ghosts. The Coven form a magic circle and exercise the vengeful spirit form from your body. Great, now you owe these dweebs a favor! You lose -2 fun and -1 boldness! God damn it.
Alright.
Always cover their ass and saying how you were dating someone under the age of 18, but the eel reveals she was born in the year 1999. Damn, but mostly likely they forgot. Okay then. Okay. We hear the unmistakable sound of 3 throats clearing. Ahem, ahem. Yes, hello. As you know, it is customary for a benevolent witch coven to have as an ally a malevolent creature of some sort. And since Liam has apparently decided he's too cool for us now, I mean, because of your incredible resume and good looks,
Here to save the day.
we decide to accept you on a trial basis as our supernatural companion for one adventure. Adventure not to exceed 3 episodes or eclipse the main plot arc. As consideration for your willing participation, we'll even allow you a choice of adventures. 3 episodes, you can knock out one of those adventures by the end of lunch, and it actually sounds fun. The Coven gives you 2 options. Let us see. We stop the crime ghost who's been taking over children's bodies and using them to rob banks. You have a never-before-seen plan. Or take on the greatest villain of all... incoming inequality. This one. It turns out incoming inequality is the name of a giant goblin made out of money that's been terrorizing the city. You attack him in the only way you know how. Stealing. It's working! All that money you stole was load-bearing. The goblin is going to collapse. Yep, that was totally your plan. You definitely weren't just stealing the money because you wanted money. Excellent, the day is saved once again, thanks to the Coven and our faithful sidekick Sora. So the best way to beat income inequality is by robbing from the rich and getting to yourself. More money.
All right.
This time we will go... Charm. John Miranda and Damien Seaver for game 2, it goes differently. Come on, shit dicks, face the power of hell! Ain't this battlefield red, Damien? Grind them all into a thin red paste. You express your worry and confusion over the number of corpses in the gym. Isn't this supposed to be a friendly game? Friendly? What the fuck is friendly? I only have 2 words in my vocabulary. Kill and murder. Honor, glory, feudalism, these are the words we will fight for. These are the words we will die for. Whoa, you didn't sign up to die. You gotta stop this before it turns into an FPS or something. Get off my nuts, narrator. You don't understand the ancient reasons for dodgeball slaughter. Many died before us, but we don't waver. Guys, just dodgeball. Let's throw the ball and have fun. God damn it! That's right, I am the narrator, and I'm sick of your shit. Oh, what's this? Looks like opposing team had reinforcements the whole time. 15 orcs, 3 bears, and 100 goblins. That's a lot. And a dragon that's also a machine gun. Somehow. Yeah, it turned out that the narrator had more power than expected, huh? You should have thought about that before you fucked with me. I won't even give you the pleasure of narrating this bullshit. You wake up in detention, your team is lost, everybody hates you, and I'm making you lose 3 points! So this doesn't happen again. Wow.
All right.
Man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. Oh, hey, look, it's totally legally distinct Mario. Or whatever, however you call it. Up, hi there. Well, if you're trying to be your worst self, you are succeeding. You are succeeding in that regard. What was me? Sigh. Could Miranda possibly be doing this because she wants attention? Only one way to find out. Oh, hello, I didn't see you there, as I was standing here suffering gallantly in silence. She did and she wasn't, but okay. Had the most tragic injustice befall me earlier this morning. I was rejected from our school's water polo team. They claimed I was mistaken about how polo is conducted underwater. Excuse me, but I was raised underwater. How is one even supposed to play water polo without a heavily armored sea force as a mount? How, I ask you? Perhaps I offended them when I implied they were too impoverished to afford seasteads. If so, why... I would love to make reparations, but it may be too soon for me to show my face. Why would you be so kind as to take them the gift of this omelet to begin the healing? I am told that peasants consider eggs to be a delicacy. Obviously, and what would make the gesture even better is the personal touch of... toppings, caviar, eel, chocolate-covered sand crabs. They'll never forget this was a present from a rare princess. Or an elegant stenciled card with your sincerest apologies, a list of all their fears, and a bundle of compromising photographs. Oh no, we couldn't possibly. Seafood and an omelet for peasants? These poor souls may never have tasted egg before. My goodness, some may have mere millions of dollars to their name. Who knows the last time they had any food at all? Surely the taste buds would be overwhelmed by any suited for the delicate palate of mere royalty. Let us first introduce them to the taste of pure egg. Miranda waves you on your way to make your omelet delivery. Wait, you still have to deliver this omelet and Miranda isn't even impressed with you? Aw, man, you lose minus 2 fun and 1 smarts.
All right.
This isn't going well. Okay. We gotta continue working on it. You come upon Damien sneering at Miranda's elaborate silverware spread while her eating serfs chow down obediently on a neighboring table. Still don't get why you collect all those stupid forks and spoons and shit.
Noob.
I mean, even the knives don't really look that deadly. Silly boy, this silverware is not for killing. Things can be for stuff other than killing? That's lame as hell. It's basically useless. I mean, you don't even eat. Your serfs do it for you. Well, of course they do. But they're not using any of your silverware. Naturally they aren't. Serfs must eat with their hands as befits the lower classes. So you're saying the silverware collection has no practical purpose? Things have practical purposes? These two could go around like this forever unless you say something to resolve the dispute. Damien's right, Miri. Maybe it is time you started murdering people with your silverware. Lay off Miranda, Damien. What about your collection of exotic corpses? That's different! Those corpses are useful! Useful for what? For holding down important documents! What important documents? Documents about very important... fine. I guess I don't use the stupid corpses for anything. I just stack them in a shed and occasionally dress them up in silly costumes. There, are you happy? Extremely. Whatever! I'm gonna play with my corpses. You stay behind with Miranda to admire her collection. She even teaches you how to use the romance fork. Smooth.
All right.
Damien's popular ship is with Oz more often than not. Huh. What do you know? One BFF. Sadly, she's not part of this game, so that's a beautiful friendship that will take place off-screen. Much like what happens in my dreams. By the two of them kind of being opposites. Oh. Afterwards, Miranda summons you. It feels weird to be summoned, but you comply. You can't resist her murmuring
Greetings, fellow classmate.
Thank you for coming, my dear. I have finally decided to trust you with my most important aspiration. I am destined to be the Queen of Prom. The royal ascension is nigh. We must prepare. Most of my competition is naive. They foolishly assume that the Prom Queen is a purely ceremonial title, except Ursula Jr. She's proving to be quite a worthy rival. I respect that. Which is why we must destroy her reputation immediately. Any thoughts? Convince everyone that she likes humans, or fart joke. It doesn't take much to make someone look bad in this day and age. You, however, are monsters and went for a total overkill. You hire a Chinese hacker to plan 10 years of pro bono work rescuing human babies from lawnmowers in Ursula's name. At recess, Dr. Babylove of the Babylove Institute appears out of nowhere and presents her with a Humanity Award. Yes! This will seriously harm our standing with the evil lawnmower creature contingent. That's an important voting block. They're the ones who keep the schoolyard so tidy, so you gain +2 bonus and 1 smarts. Well, at least I'm getting some stats back. Let's make some more money. Miranda, oblivious to everything that's happened, approaches you, weeping.
Disgraceful.
Have you seen the news? The most dreadful thing has happened. The Lemurian monarchy has been overthrown. King Kraken no longer sits upon the throne of golden baby skulls. Those filthy revolutionaries are saying he stole their daughters and ate their sons and forced everyone to work for free in the uranium mines. So we made a few shrewd financial decisions. That's no reason to dispose him. If some innocent kidnapping and slave labor was enough to get the peasants in an uproar, I started to think of my own kingdom. Do you think my people might resent being forced to hold up the corner of the palace where the foundation is crumbling? Do you think the 100% income tax and the random cannonballs we fire into the villages might be taken as something other than expressions of goodwill? Would this plague of civil unrest infect my own domain? Oh, perish the thought! I am inconsolable! Console me! How might I safeguard my kingdom against the fate of good King Kraken? Belly rubs? Or replace all your subjects with mindless robots. I built a robot army a few months ago and I still have the plans. God damn it! These plans seem to be a photograph of a toaster oven with red eyes drawn on it in MS Paint. This may have worked well enough for a terrestrial robot army, but can you imagine employing such a thing underwater? The result would be simply shocking. Devastated as you are, you don't have the emotional energy to appreciate Miranda's hilarious pun, and I end up losing more stats. What's this? Except not the ones that I'm, like, you know, focusing on the most. I knew I should have gone for frickin' belly rubs. Alright, I'm trying to comprehend your request. What is there to comprehend? It's really simple, Miranda. Take my cell phone, have a pic of me face planting in my food with my eyes closed and tongue out. But wherefore? Right here, Miranda. You're about to point out wherefore means why, but luckily, Polly elaborates on her own so you don't have to look like a fucking know-it-all. It's a new meme, Miranda, like planking or dabbing. It's called food poisoning and it's dope as fuck. Don't you have cool trends in your kingdom? I suppose we do. Oh, we have a fun trend called Revere Your Rulers. It's where you show nothing but the utmost devotion for the royal family. If you're good at it, and get a lot of likes on social media, and also not executed. You ever listen to yourself when you speak? I bet you know some pretty cool trends, don't you, Sora? Heck yeah, you do, don't you? Let's see. It's entitled Silverware, and it's where you take your most expensive cutlery and dress it in very fancy tiny outfits, or it's called dyeing. Really? I have not heard of this trend before. Beautiful silverware and fancy dresses are two of my biggest passions. The trend sounds like it was invented for me. It may have been by you, Spot, but there's no need to go into that. What's your favorite meme? Spiked salad forks and velvet evening gowns, C4 steak knives in frilly skirts, teaspoon and tea dresses. This trend is... no words. Yes, the glory of this spectacular combination would leave me speechless as well. Are not so excited to create more memes with Sora. I'll have to meet up soon. Bring all your most exquisite chopsticks. I shall bring doll clothes in which to dress them. Yeah, totally. Hanging out with Miranda sounds amazing. Guess it's time to go on and try to find some exquisite chopsticks?
All right.
You know what? I don't care. We're gonna see what we have. Hey, last night I read this article on how money causes pocket cancer in the long run. You don't want to get pocket cancer, quick, give me that dangerous money you have in your still healthy pockets. An erotic fan, okay, let's see, Dragon Eat, a classic. It's so cheesy and stupid that you just can't stop reading it. I never thought I would say this, but now I'm super into Dragon Abs. Okay, which one applies to Charm again? Is it the sexy fake Latin accent? Accent. Okay, thank you, Kai.
Thanks.
You know what? All profits made are donated to a good cause. Spoiler alert, the good cause is buying me a new phone. Sweet.
All right.
Oh no, I can't go there. We're just gonna have to up something else then instead. We'll just have some fun then. We'll see if we can get like a random like stat boost in the process. If we can get it, that is. Somebody puts a sack over your head and throws you in a car. You drive for hours before they let you out and take the sack off. It's clear the first floor restroom. Miranda's sitting on a makeshift throne with her goons up. Jump in and out of the toilets. I'm glad you came. My prom queen campaign is moving on to the next stage. Your expertise is crucial for this part. Most of my inner circle are fish, hardly helpful unless genetically engineered beyond recognition. Speaking of which, I need you to help me sneak a 3-meter-tall, heavily armed cod assassin named Tresca into the school. No reason, but if you're friends with that singing harlot Ariel, you best say your goodbyes. Do nothing. Every student after school is some kind of bizarre monster. Need a diversion. Release the Kraken. God damn it! Fish hit drums and the menacing beat culminates in a synchronous crescendo. You feel a thump from down below, and then a whimper. Oh great, the Kraken is stuck in the sewers again. Take the plunger and help the 7-ton monster out. Oh, now my charm! You're a Noctopuppy! How could you? -2 charm and -1 fun. I'm doing a great job at trying to fail. Isn't that what I naturally do otherwise in these games? Always leaning towards the most damning decisions. Anyways. The Daily Chose is quite crowded. Liam sits across from Miranda, who is flanked by 2 well-dressed servants. One of the servants gets a slice of Salisbury steak and feeds it to the other. Seriously, Miranda, you have servants to chew your food for you?
Disgusting!
What? Of course not. That would be barbaric. The servant happily swallows a Salisbury steak. I have servants to eat for me. They're called eating serfs. Don't you have any? I think I've been in this outcome before. First of all, no. I don't eat food. Second of all, that totally defeats the purpose of eating. Aren't you worried about starving? Why would I be? My serfs get all the calories I need to stay fit and healthy. I have no objective reason to care about this, but suddenly it's all I care about. Someone convince Miranda to stop this madness. Maybe you should start this madness, Liam. Imagine all the food you could Instagram without having to eat any of it. But Miranda, look at the contented smile on that servant's face. You think he's eating for you, but secretly he's eating for himself. You might have a point there. Too long I have needlessly ordered off the cafeteria menu, leaving my food untouched even as I take the most artistic grams. I justified the wastefulness by the intense artistic merits of my photographs, but I need compromise no longer. Finally, I can have my cake and pay someone else to eat it too. Still, Miranda, this makes way less sense for someone who actually needs to eat to survive. Oh, you're just jealous of how cute my serfs are. Eat up, little guys. I'm not full yet. Seriously, how does Miranda keep from starving to death? Do they put an IV in her while she sleeps? Whatever. She's happy.
All right.
See Miranda at the computer next to you. She's got a look on her face that can only mean one thing. Someone who's being shitty on her to her on the internet. The impudence of this so-called internet! My great-uncle Mulder got caught eating one child, just one, and now everyone is taking as if he is some sort of serial child gobbler. It's not just trolls saying this either. All sorts of monsters are saying the most horrific things. I know what you're thinking. Miranda, why don't you just buy the whole internet and make them stop saying mean things about your family? And of course, that's what I've been trying to do. There's just one tiny problem. There are plenty of people selling part of the internet, but I've no idea who owns all of it. From whom shall I buy the internet? Don't you see, Miranda, the true owner of the internet was you all along. Or the Illuminati, duh. If you want, I can put you in touch. There we go. Hold on, let me check with my royal accountant. Oh my, it seems you're correct after all. I've owned the internet since 2004, when the Steve Jobs lost it to my father in a poker game. This is marvelous news. I shall enact some common sense reforms at once. Pretty soon you notice there's something different about the internet. Certain words just don't show up when you post them, like child eater, proletarian revolution, and nachos for some reason. Also, you get the sense that your webcam is watching you, but in a benevolent, friendly way. You thought you were being metaphorical when you told Miranda she owed the internet, but you're not gonna complain about being accidentally correct. At least not where your webcam can hear you. Plus 2 smarts, plus 1 sharp.
All right.
We need more money, obviously. So... Checking your email in the library when you see one from an address you don't recognize. The subject is urgent, funds needed, emergency. It seems important, so you open it. Hello, my name is Nazret Awasa, the totally legitimate Prince of Ethiopia. Due to recent cruel betrayal at the hand of my brother Gambella Awasa, who bought many whores with government money, my kingdom is in terrible debt. I require only a paltry loan of 1,000 US American dollars to regain my footing. Alternatively, you may simply provide your bank account and routing number and I will transfer the funds myself. Once I have repaid the debt, I will compensate you with 10,000 handsome US dollars. American recompense. Sincerely, Nazareth Awasa, legitimate prince of legitimate actual Ethiopian government of Ethiopia. His story is so sad, you really only have 2 options here. $100, you're not made of money. Or no, how about this? Right back to the Honorable Nazareth Awasa of Ethiopia. While I cannot offer direct financial support at this time, there are some tips that might improve your failing economic system. You settle down to write a detailed financial proposal. After 3 hours, your proposal consists of maybe don't let your brother buy so many whores. Satisfied, you hit send. Later, you run into Miranda. She is inconsolable. Oh, lack-a-day, my second cousin twice removed, the legitimate prince of the legitimate actual Ethiopian government of Ethiopia has fallen yet further into financial ruin. Would have thought that his brother's shrewd investments in prostitution were the only thing keeping the economy afloat. With all the whores gone from the royal palace, the kingdom has no assets left, and it's all your fault. Would have known that fixing a whole country's economy was a bit too much. God damn it!
All right.
Alright. Rich got Miranda's table, you see that the entire... Just because she's innocent doesn't mean she's an idiot, usually. As you approach Scott Miranda's table, you see that the entire table is covered in exotic silverware. When is it not? Nice flannel. Oh, what's this one for? That's the forking spoon. It's a spoon for picking up your forks, so that you don't have to touch them with your own fingers. And that one? That's the tuning fork. It's for making sure all your other silverware is tuned to a minor as is proper. What about this one? That's the dairy knife. It's for milk. Whoa, do people ever invent new silverwares? All the time, but none of them are any good. It would take a genius of true subtlety to improve on the existing canon. A genius of true subtlety? A genius and subtlety are your middle fucking names. You suggest the ultimate new silverware. Hands. Or salad harp. A harp? A salad? Why has no one thought of this before? Because it's hard to eat a salad with a harp? For eating? Who said anything about eating? Isn't that what silverware is for? Perish the thought. The true purpose of silverware is to give your hands something to do while you elegantly avoid your food. And nothing is more elegantly than playing a subtle lament on a harp while your serfs eat your salad for you. My serfs will finish my lunch for me. I'm off to have a harp commissioned. Miranda takes you harp shopping with her. It's a real bonding experience. Afterwards, you both enjoy a salad together at a fancy restaurant.
All right.
Now give me just one moment here as I try to do something. I'm trying to make another... That wasn't supposed to be it. Oh wait, that's right, I have it saved, that's right. my cheat sheet, technically. Well, let's see. I'm good on the stats for what I need for her. The problem is I don't know about the hearts. But we shall go with charm. After the royal procession, 500 members strong, informs you that Miranda has requested your presence at dinner tonight. The restaurant that she's chosen is so fancy, its name is unpronounceable by anyone making less than 6 figures. But with all these heavily armed guards around you, you think it's unwise to refuse, and so later that night... Man! I really need to hydrate myself after that. This restaurant is unremarkably charming for a low-born establishment. Granted, the flatware is only platinum, not diamond, and this wine seems to be significantly less than 1,000 years old. At least our table is held up by 3 weeping serfs, as it always ought to be. Garkin, 1 bowl of rubies, and a bottle of actual gold, if you would be so kind, and my sweeter will have. Quick, pick something before she realizes that you've never been anywhere fancier than Wilmer's Chicken Hut. Oh boy. What do I do? Doesn't matter what I order, anything will taste good as long as I eat it with you, one of everything that I'm buying. Okay, yeah. It's the sweetest thing anyone has ever said to me! Most people in my family simply order the most expensive thing on the menu. It doesn't even have to be edible. So I take it some of the choices that you would involve yourself in would also, like, factor into using your own money, or would it just, like, raise money up? It may have to be edible. In fact, it usually isn't. But you're willing to actually eat food in front of me? I know it's a stat in the game. I'm charmed. She's so charmed, in fact, she doesn't notice that you never actually ordered anything. Score! +2, smarts, 1 fun. Doesn't show up often, but just as important as the others. Yep, because I know it was a stat for both her and Vera, technically. Alright, moment of truth. Did I fuck up or did I get the girl?
All right.
Finally, pluck up your courage and ask your beloved to go to the Monster Prom with you. Oh, are you really asking me to Monster Prom? How chivalrous and brave of you! Yes, yes, I accept your proposal! As is customary on prom night, I will be waiting for you at a sea dragon's cave. You should rescue me so we can attend the Monster Prom. It will be delightful. We did it! Your very first prom night, let's take a pic of it. Prom night was a night to remember. And it definitely will be remembered since Miranda brought a jester, a bard, and a scribe to document everything. Probably centuries from now, mer people will still sing songs about your magical prom day together. I probably just had enough affection from her. Oh man, it's a good thing I was like spending all that time in lunch just, you know, just leaning towards to her. You even shared a beautiful kiss, and what you didn't know at the time was that some weeks later an entire mer village would be destroyed to build a statue depicting it. Because your love is more valuable than the life of many, like literally. I can fail choices and still get affection for them. Yeah, I know, but isn't that mostly when there's like more than one character on screen? Or just like mainly like 2 of them when you're like going out like trying to build one specific stat? Let's see, I'm most likely to marry a zebra, and her quote is, "Oh, are we filing complaints? Well, not enough silverware diversity in the cafeteria." Usually, yes, it depends on the scenario. Is it because... Because I was... Because, like, mainly I was just trying to, like, I was mainly trying to, like, you know, build up the stats more to, like, appeal to her and stuff. Woo! But finally, it actually happened. Wonder if this changed. On setting, here, just say, let's put that mean bitch in her place. Here, and make an adult life her own bitch. I took summer job as the ghost of Christmas present. Spent most of her time partying. There was almost no work because, you know, it was summer. Blobbert? I don't think I saw Blobbert. Alright, did we unlock the orange blob in this photo? I did not pay attention to that. Unless we can see it in the gallery. Oh, wow, I did not expect to see this. All this extra stuff. More art. Actual fan art. I remember this being a feature in the game. It's an ending. Nah, it's not there. Okay, let's see. Wow, it nearly lasted an hour. Blobbert's tragic backstory is he's kind and he likes greeting cards. Okay, we have time for at least one more, even though that didn't feel like a complete hour. We still have enough time for at least one more. Let's see. Sure, I'll be this character. He's the one that won't murder or manipulate you. Even Vera likes him. Oh. That display is the one red character with fire for hair. Because, you know. I'll just... In a way, I see her as, like, Lady Axel, in a way.
Light it up!
What is your soul emoji? The emoji that speaks. The truth of your soul. Amira is voiced by Danielle McRae. Name sounds familiar-ish. Caucasian guy with a turban because fuck stereotypes. Octopus emoji, best animal on earth. I know 5 mixed drinks, 3 fun candies, cocktails, and 17 that involve one or several octopi. No, man, because that motherfucker is in the middle of a blizzard and he's fucking smiling. He doesn't give a fuck about blizzards and he has a kick-ass hat. This one. Boldness. What would be the coolest prize you could find in your box of cereal? A tiny piece of sharp metal... Oh, wait, I've done this before. I picked this, I remember. So why don't we pick, I think... Okay, that's smarts. The world will end tomorrow. What will you do today? Oh boy, who is this going to at least affect me towards? Party as if there were no tomorrow, so who cares? 100 push-ups? No, 200. Always tell you the world is ending. I'll profit on other people's hysteria. I think I may know that this person could probably be who I think it is. It's okay, we invented the apocalypse to take care of the overpopulation of commoners. Nobody ends the world but me. I'll end the world today. I'll finish my novel. Whoever comes after the end should know my legacy. I think I may have a hunch at who these two are. But I'm going with this one. Yep, I figured it! I was not correct on... I thought that the one underneath Polly's was, Damien. Oh, she's Painwheel from Skullgirls! Gwen from FF7 Remake. I don't think I remember a character like that. Also, a moment.
Let's do this!
Since we're going for Polly, what stats are we going to go for? Boldness and fun! Wow, my creativity is very low. Let's see, boldness I have just about, so let's just build up some fun. Spot Vera and Polly discussing something. You've got to get in on this conversation. It's bound to be something nasty. Miranda is Christine Marie Cabanos. I know that VA! I know that she voices a few Fire Emblem characters. I think one of them in particular, like I remember I think she voices Delthea from the Shadows of Valentia, but more importantly, she voices my favorite Ashen Wolf, Happy. She's the girl who, if she sighs, monsters will probably show up. And she's also that one character from, Rinwell from, Tales of Arise, right.
Hi.
Hey.
What?
Are you going to that party tonight at Dale the Mummy's crypt? The dog star has a line with Venus or something, so his parents are being pure energy for the weekend. He's got the place entirely to himself. I might stop by.
Yeah.
Okay, so listen, Scott's gonna be there too. I totally want to spike his drink.
Not bad.
Now I'm interested. What are you thinking? Laxatives or Viagra? Gross, I was thinking something fun, like some hallucinogenic fruits.
Mediocre.
Fruits won't even dissolve in his drink, you idiot. You there, back me up on this. What do you think we should put in this drink? Yeah, make it something fun, like some hallucinogenic fruits. Moonroot induces werewolf transformations, he'll be a literal party animal. Or do you want to make him a laughingstock? Use that flower that makes a person fall in love with the first thing they see. You make him fall in love with a chair or a houseplant.
Yes.
OMG, cute! And I totally have a monster Snapchat filter that makes people look like wolves too. I'll use it on him, and he'll be like a double wolf. Woo! Yeah, monster Snapchat picked that cool. That cool totally justifies unleashing a vicious beast onto an unsuspecting party. Oh! You gain +2 fun, +1 boldness. Nice! I needed those two to go up.
Let's do this!
As per usual, let's go with building up our stats. Oh, this is the same as the last time.
We're here to save the day.
Well, let's see, this was money, and what was it again? Like, I'm trying to... oh, charm and money. She's also Squid Girl from Squid Girl. I'm familiar with that. Marie Rose from DOA. Oh no, not that character. Shiho from Persona 5. Really? On's best friend? Happy, yes, I was correct with that. And Mako from... Yeah, she's also Mako from Kill la Kill! She was Matoi's best friend. It was Ryuko Montoy's best friend, right? Anyways, since we've already done this, I can just skip it.
Let's do this!
Alright, go to boldness. That day you skip class and just out and da-da-da-da. Get out to the club, Polly and Liam. Using your fake ID, also known as Polly's boobs, you have no problem getting in the door. The real trouble begins when you get to the bar and Polly starts teasing Liam. I'm telling you, boy, you've got no game. Patrick Sates is Laos in Monster Prom, more so the sequels. He voices Morty the Minotaur. I freaking knew that was him! I knew that was his voice! I knew that was his voice when I heard, when we saw Morty the Minotaur on screen. Damien's dad and Stan. Okay then. Telling you, boy, you've got no game. I'm telling you that I reject the ludic sexual paradigm underlying your assertion. All I'm saying is that if you're really as cool as you act all the time, you should have no problem getting digits from that gender-indeterminate locust swarm down at the end of the bar. Well, of course I could if I wanted to, but you see, the key to my allure is that I don't want anything. And Zia, like Liam's just scared. We decided to go over there and show them both how it's done by. Putting yourself in insect pheromones to go after people, make people go after you, dancing so hard that you also separate into a cloud of insects. Of locusts. Okay, you dance until your body is swarmed with locusts, it's no problem for you. Erica Lembeck also happens to voice April 1st, Clown Idol and MonsterCon, Batness, and the Pizza Yo! Okay, so Erica... Okay. The fact that she voices Sadie and Monster... in a Monster Camp, awesome. Frickin' awesome! And she's also Batness. That's also pretty, interesting. Okay, you dance until your body is warm. Locusts, no problem for you. The hot young locust swarm at the end of the bar is impressed, and so is Polly. See, Liam? All you have to do is dance until it physically alters the composition of your body. But I can only turn into bats. Or rather, bats. One bat, not even a swarm. It's alright, dude. We can't all be totally flippin' awesome. Oh, Polly comforts Liam. You managed to secure a party for afterwards at the Locust Swarm House. Even a couple of rich mummies from out of town joined. School next day, everyone at school is talking about how you can apparently turn into bugs. Awesome game. +2 fun, +1 charm. Jesse Cox voices a lot of characters, but to sum up, Blobber, Cat, Doug, Hunter Salad, Siren Boy, Whiskey, and the Wolf Pack.
Let's do this!
What is another extra flyers? +20 hearts. Okay, yeah, we need to also like up our affection as well. IG Tang also voices a few characters: Chio, Mike the Magic Tree, and Stu the Lifeguard. Let's go for money. Getting ready to leave when you get a text from Polly. Hey, baby, let's party. After you refuse such a formal missive, you track her down immediately.
Yep.
Hey, you got my text, that's good, because I need some help brainstorming. Going to a party tonight, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be lame, and that needs to change. See, it's a costume party, you know, where everyone dresses up as their favorite humans? I'm going as a sexy tax attorney. But I'm not sure even the sexiest tax attorney can rescue this party from the depths of lamitude. So, got any ideas to help spice things up? Got some ideas, and there's the spiciest! Like the punch of Mandrake Root, it turns monsters into actual humans. Okay, you go as a sexy tax attorney. I'll go as a sexy tax evader. Damn it! And then now you're hanging out at the party waiting for Polly wearing a shirt that says, I have unpaid taxes, when suddenly you hear a booming voice from the door. Oh, tax evader! Turn around and expect to see Polly with her sexy vest and pocket calculator. She's actually a grizzled tyrannosaur in a business suit from the Department of Monstrous Revenue. As you flee the scene, you see Polly about to put on lab-coat and goggles. Hey, why are you running? Why are you wearing that shirt? Oh, I think I was actually going to be a sexy tax attorney. I was super high when I said that. I had a fucking feeling I should have just... I was super high when I said that. I'm actually just a sexy chemist. You're going to need a regular chemist after the beating that Tyrannosaur gives you. No, my money! And my boldness.
Let's do this!
Go over here. Ollie's got all of your chosen abilities. These two are together. You can only mean one thing. I hereby call this meeting of the Prank Masters to order. Prank Master Howell, present and accounted for. Chairman Geist, all dressed up and ready to prank. Hey, how come you get to be a chairman? Well, which one of us can throw chairs around the room with our ghost powers? Well, I don't have ghost powers, so... Oh, you! I get it! Chair, man. But... Now time to argue, Scott. We've got to come up with a baller food prank before the end of lunch. Oh, yeah, okay. What if we Ate all our food like a good boy. Is that a prank? No, Scott, for the last time, it's not a prank and I don't eat! But I'm having trouble coming up with another idea. Anybody else? You've been waiting all your life for an opportunity like this. You proposed the ultimate food prank. Eat everybody else's food like a good boy. Replace all the food. Chairs. Yes! You know what they say, when life gives you chairs, do pranks with the chairs. But I've never heard Coach say that. Doesn't sound like the kind of thing he would say, though. Monius from Monster Camp is voiced by Lizzie Freeman, who is known for Pomni from Amazing Digital Circus. Yeah, I'm familiar with Lizzie Freeman. I know that she voices a few other characters. She's also... Wait a minute, what? She's actually Shifty from Nikke? And she's also Metis in Persona 3 Reload? But I also know her as her two other voice roles of being... What was the name of the character? She was... I believe, it's Era's daughter. I forgot her name. It's Era's daughter from Genealogy of the Holy War. And then she's also Trish. Trish Una, I believe that's her full name. From JoJo Part 5. She's the pink-haired character. And she has Spicy Lady as her stand. Sounds like the kind of thing you would say, though. Yeah, it kind of does. How am I supposed to help, though? You're the chairman! Easy, Scott, just be a chair. Oh, of course. Scott twists himself into an uncomfortable-looking shape. He seems happy, though. Like this? Exactly like that! Now up you go! Wait! Does this make me a chairman? Sure, totally. Polly doesn't seem to mind sharing her title with Scott, or her affection with you. Prank achieved.
Let's do this!
The only one I have not gone to so far is the Auditorium for Creativity. I see. Also, Chizuru's that one girl from Rent a Girlfriend, like, that I kind of caught my attention, but at the same time I kind of don't want to watch the anime because I hear people say a lot of really dumb shit about, I mean, well, not dumb shit, but, like, mostly they shit on it for the most obvious of reasons. Especially since in the manga itself, there's a whole NTR plotline. For context, that's some part of reading the entirety of Naruto up to the point of Sasuke leaving, including filler. It's shit, don't watch it or read it. Okay then. I'll just maybe try to find fan art of said character, maybe. Let's see, we shall probably either go to... We did the bathroom, but then again, boldness needs to go up.
Hey, Boo!
It's me, lovely fan favorite Polly. You know, I wasn't always a ghost. And for those keeping score, that dumbass spent about $250K on her? Goodness gracious. Yeah, this is about to get real. Hear me out. I used to be alive, but I died with unfinished business. Now I gotta live forever like this until I finish it. And you might ask, what's your unfinished business fan favorite, lovely Polly? I guess I can tell you. I never did a reverse Romanian Wilkinson. You know, sexually. Don't get me wrong, I love being immortal and walking through walls and shit. But my soul will never truly rest until I do that freaky sick move. Oh well. Oh hey, another secret route, huh? Well, now I know what to get! I've done that one loads of times, just a time and a place, and I'll reverse all your... throw a smoke bomb and escape while leaving a replica of yourself that should buy enough time to figure out whatever... There it is! Yes! Finally, someone as well versed in freaky sex I am. At last, I can be free of my eternal ghostly prison or whatever. But mostly, freaky sex! Alright, it's on. Prom night, okay? You bring the supplies, I'll bring all my sexpertise. And hey, purge the zucchini, Admiral. You know what I'm talking about. See you soon. She totally phased out. Oh boy, you might have just gotten yourself tickets to the wildest night of your life. What the fuck is a reverse Romanian Wilkinson? And what are the supplies? For now, you at least gain +3 fun. Hey, nice.
Let's do this!
We're gonna go and get,
What's up?
shouldn't you be out there trying to romance a classmate or something? Anyway, welcome. I'm too poor for a fuck! A $1 short! Damn it, and once I... You know, if everything in the world is people who buy my stuff, be one or be gone. Fucking hell!
Let's do this!
Let's see... We'll talk with the prince again. You're just trying to enjoy a meal in peace when space and twist itself to reveal the interdimensional
my
prince. Most glorious hero, thank the squid store I found you. I've been confounded by the most fiendish riddle. A riddle that has vexed me for days, nay, weeks. The riddle of how to change the ringtone on my new smartphone. This interface is more torturous than my palace labyrinth. Real, you grab the prince's phone, change his ringtone to butts, butts, butts. All about those butts by the Booty Bros. You know, that would sound like something I feel like a particular group in Rave Master would do. And those three, like, for those who have ever read or watched Rave Master via manga or anime form, you know which group I'm talking about. I'm referring to, in the English dub, they're referred to as the Big Butt Bandits, but in Japanese, they're referred to as the Jiggle Butt Squad, I believe. And they also have a secret technique where they can just straight up, you know, cause a mass fart. That can just, you know, flood an entire place with stinky gas. My hero, what seems difficult to me is trivial to you, and you even guessed which ringtone I desired. Pollute, that's the word. Pollute the air. Which ringtone I desired? A true all-time classic from the 6th dimension. There is only one way I can pay you, by bestowing upon you a superpower of your choice. I can do that. I'm the prince of another dimension. I can do all kinds of crazy things you don't know about. All kinds of crazy things besides use his phone, apparently, and he really only gives you 2 superpower options. Telepathy or an ass that won't quit? Kai, which is which? I think this is boldness. And this is probably smarts, maybe. Judging from, like, bottom is fun. Oh, bottom is fun. Well, in other words, let's have myself an ass that will not quit. Ah, yes, the choice of a true gentle monster. With the wave of his magic wang, the prince imbues your ass with boundless work ethic. By day, your ass amazes your classmates and creepy teachers. By night, it does your homework for you. All that work makes your buns super tight. You gain +4 charm. Fuck! That was not fun. That was charm. Oh well.
Let's do this!
It's okay, Kai. You didn't know. Anyways, money. Yeah, it's alright, I don't blame you. Polly seems really excited about trying a reverse Romanian Wilkinson with you, and the only thing you have to do is to get all the needed supplies, which you would be fine except you have no idea what any of them are. Luckily, you've got a few spare minutes to try and figure this out. You do a quick search on your phone because you assume the internet must know something about this as long as it's related to a very weird sex fetishes. Nothing. While trying other keywords, you spot the coven looking over at your phone. Uh-oh. Polly is voiced by Sarah Ann Williams. I think I... Wait, Sarah Williams, that's... She's Chihaya, she's Jack Frost, Jack-O-Lantern, Peacock from Skullgirls, Levitine from Fire Emblem Heroes, and Sentamu from Street Fighter V. Oh wow, I believe that was the doll who had spears. But I also know that she's also the same voice as Mist, Ike's sister from the Radiant games. And she's also Marnie, one of the four hounds in Engage. Yeah, her character in that game is a little shit. Compared to her other version from the Xenologue, Maria, was a little more on the good side, because, you know, the four hounds in that alternate reality are good guys, and they're your allies.
Always the same with you.
Could it possibly be, they know something about the reverse Romanian Wilkinson? No, they're always bitching so much about saving the world, they would never admit they are into these kinds of weird sex fetishes. Maybe you're not searching hard enough on the net, or maybe you're letting your prejudices blind you. There's not much more time to lose here. The solution's clear. Use your people skills to get the three witches to admit they know what a reverse Romanian Wilkinson is and tell you what you need for it. Or you're tackling online searching in a very short-sighted way. You need to come up with unexpected search terms that will point you in the right direction. Fucking hell! Reverse Romanian Wilkinson didn't work. You also tried other similar combinations of words. End up on the Wikipedia page for Romania, which leads you somehow to the page of Zakuska, which looks quite appetizing. Then you go to a blog about international recipes that you use eggplant, and suddenly you're watching a YouTube video that reveals that eggplants are called that because they used to look exactly like eggs! Whoa, this is so amazing. Oh wait, what? 10 hours have passed in a blink of an eye? You're now super into K-pop, you've bought 20 exotic crabs for some reason, and you've become a very respectable admin on some dog racing forums. Fucking hell, did I actually really fucking fuck this route up? Oh boy. You're quite sure you were looking for something else when all this started, but you can't quite remember what it was. Something about Romania? Nah, who cares? You're now the owner of 20 exotic crabs. Fucking but so much erotic web searching made you lose minus 2 charm and 1 smarts. Fuck! Okay, I have enough money for it, though. I have enough money.
Hey, stranger. Thanks.
Oh my god. Wow, my stats went up. Minus the smarts, but holy fuck. I remember the first rule of Shop Club, no refunds. Honestly, had I remembered that this damn penguin mask had frickin', like,
Let's do
required
this.
$10, I wouldn't have I wouldn't have wasted that one day going to the shop and then being all like, nope, you don't have money. Come back here when you have enough. Broke bitch. Anyways. And Polly aren't alone at their table. They are flanked by 2 beefy hobgoblins in school security uniforms. What? Do these 2 have bodyguards now? They aren't bodyguards, they're food guards. On the bright side, it increases my other stats. Yep. But it lowers smarts to an extreme degree. I'm willing to take that. If it, helps me out, get with someone like Polly. They aren't bodyguards, they're food guards. Well, Giant Spider found out we aren't eating during lunch, so he assigned guards to us because he thinks we have an eating disorder. And we do have an eating disorder. It's called being dead. That's not an eating disorder, it's an identity lifestyle. An identity and a lifestyle. Death style. Whatever, the point is that they won't let us leave until we've eaten our food. Which we never will be. And I have a meeting of the Smug Superior Club in the next period. I can't be late. If you just figure out a way around these food guards for us, I'd be super grateful, in a sexy way. But you can't say no to that. Time to enact your fiendishly clever plan. Oh no. Oh, really? I had no idea. Yeah, let's just say I know that name in particular got into some real shits that they ended up like just pretty much not only like just getting canceled but also just disappearing from the face of the internet as well. And that's all I'll say about that particular individual. Yeah, but that's as far as we go. That's as far as we go from there. Ah, damn it! That appealed to Liam. Well, the artistic subtlety of performance artist Marina Abramovic, you pour Liam's food onto Polly's plate and threw her lap. No, this is literally the exact opposite of what I wanted. Good lord, what a tableau. A ghost bewildered by a mountain of unwanted food. This is perhaps my most daring food pick yet. You guys are really throwing me under the bus here, which isn't cool, because being thrown under the bus is really totally how I died. Octopus now voices Liam, Oz, the narrator, Mossman, Noodles, Angel Cop, and Cormac. I don't know what you're talking about, Polly. I have clearly consumed all of my food, quite honestly and forthrightly. Luckily for you and Liam, the hobgoblins are totally morons with no secondary theory of mind. They instantly believe Liam's ruse. Liam whisks you away to the afternoon meeting at the Smug Superiority Club when you spend hours practicing your sneers and gazing into each other's eyes.
Let's do this!
I was even more excited than usual and you decided to see what's going on. I've been doing some love soul searching recently, get it? And I think I finally figured it out. I really am, I mean, my soul emoji, the emoji that speaks the truth of my soul. I think a lot of people would say I'm like the winking ghost emoji, or the paella emoji. Paella, or whatever. Those are just who I am on the outside now. My real soul emoji is pink heart with a blue arrow through it. It's like I'm sweet, right? But I've also got a dark side, plus an arrow through the heart is how I was killed. That would be someone show. Brian, Dominique, Flodge, and the Internet Dimensional Prince. Oh. My soul emoji is pink heart with a ribbon around it because it's right next to yours in the selection menu, or my soul emoji is air horn. Loud and proud, big hip-hop brr 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 brr, or brr 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 brr. That's what you're supposed to do it.
Lame.
Oh, damn it. Creepy much? Nobody used the full selection menu. My soul emoji is my most recently used list next to Bottle of Booze and Barber Pole. Don't you dare ask me how I use Barber Pole so much. That's not for creepers like you to know. That was not good. Wow, I am -6 in smarts.
Let's do this!
Vanderbumpus also voices a few characters. Jared, a gossip NPC, Lucy and Damien's dad, and Pappas, the shopping mall gremlin. Ah. Let's see, how am I doing in fun? Yeah, I'm good. You see Polyvolum ectoplasm mold for her cell phone, you rush to help her. I just got my 97th hey as an opening line on Tinder. Just had to puke out of pure boredom. Hey! What am I supposed to do with hey? Whatever happened to reaching out to someone with a fierce dick pic? People are just copy-pasting hey, saying it to every monster that looks halfway interesting. How about you? Are you a hey person too? I hope not. If you read the Tinder profile of a fun-loving spectral delight such as myself, what would you say to me? Are you fun candies? Because I want to do you all night long, or you're bootyful. God damn it! You would say I'm bootyful? Is that funny to you? You don't just go around joking about a ghost death the very first time you make contact. You do know I died in a tragic booting accident, right? The worst part is they weren't even on sale. It's not a sexy death, and bringing it up does not make me want to have sex with you. I don't even think about hitting me up on Twitter with a weak line like that. It's worse than hate. Say I see a username with Sora in it, I'm hitting block. I didn't care how many instant Soras it may it may weed out. It's not worth risking having someone try to make puns off my tragic book-related demise. Ah, man, in her defense, Bootyful is still kind of a pun, but about the fact she is dead, but she's not even mad about the right pun. You'll have to think of some way to make it up to her, preferably without inadvertent footwear puns. Oh, man.
Let's do this!
And you could have sworn Polly and Damien were at the table when you picked it. Hey, loser, down here!
You?
It's us, Polly and Damien, hiding under this table for totally innocent reasons. Ferocious roar sounds from the door of the cafeteria. Crazy Martin, the werebear janitor, is here, and he's looking for someone. Oh shit, he's here! Why is he after us anyway? I think what we did really falls more under federal jurisdiction. International law, more like. Those munchkins were Canadian citizens. Now that you mention it, I think we might actually have to face a war crimes tribunal. Worth it though, right? Oh, totally, as long as we get away from Buzzkill, the bear over there. Just hide in the ghost zone, you know, the special alternate dimension only ghosts can use. Hide behind diplomatic immunity. I mean, you're both Princess of Hell, right? I can't hide in the ghost zone, I'm not a ghost! I guess you should have thought of that before you spent all that time being alive, huh? Being alive isn't a choice! Well, okay, I don't have time to sit here and argue pro-life or pro-choice with you, my dude. See you in the ghost zone! No, you won't! Can't follow Polly into the ghost zone, but from the way she winks at you before crossing over, it looks like you're one step closer to the bone zone.
Let's do this!
Anyways. Just for the hell of it, let's go to the auditorium, because I've never been here yet at all throughout this whole time I've been playing it. The magic of the theater, nothing beats the particular brand of insanity of an amateur production starring non-actors. You notice Miranda staring with admiration at Polly's costume. And she's dressed like Princess Daisy! Which is pretty crazy that they managed to get her dressed up like this in this game. Such detail, such sparkle, what do the potions do? They're just props, Miri. I think they're filled with colored water. But imagine if they weren't! What wonderful things one could conjure up. A potion to attract princes. A potion to repel jerks. A potion to enhance beauty. A potion to repel jerks. Now you realize spending the last term doodling cool potion ideas in your notebook wasn't useless at all. Pick the coolest potion idea in your notebook to impress them. A potion that transports a drinker deep into outer space to explore the vastness of the universe. Or one that gives mayonnaise flavor to whatever you put on it. Fucking hell! Space, explore the vastness of the universe? Darling, I can barely handle the vastness of my everyday life. She does have a point. It's often difficult to feel the entirety of ease here with so much going on. For everyone else, I assume I, of course, only need to ask my serfs to complete mental menial tasks for me. You know, it turns out you can deprive serfs of many things. Money, fame, family, happiness, most of their skin, but not air. Believe me, I know from experience. It's clearly not a nice thing if I can't support regular servitude and slavery. Yeah, space sucks. Boo! No one else sucks. You lose 2 smarts and 1 charm.
Let's do this!
Wow. In the middle of everything, a portal opens up and swallows Vera, Polly, and Liam. You dive in to rescue them and straight into the season finale of The Interdimensional Bachelor. Good lord. Help. I'm in danger of spraining my eyes from rolling them so hard. Oh my god, we're on a game show? Yes, indeed. Tonight you 3 will answer a series of trivia questions. Whoever gets the most points becomes my... I'm gonna win! I don't care what the prize is! Your what? Your wife? What a revolting premise. You're saying we're supposed to respond to a series of questions and scenarios, answers to which will make us more or less likely to achieve a romantic outcome with you? That's extremely problematic. I can't think of anyone who would ever want to play such a tawdry dating game. Everybody stop raising reasonable concerns so I can hear the first question! That's the spirit. Question number 1. Describe your ideal marriage proposal. Before Polly can answer, you buzz in yourself. Now's your chance to give an answer that will end the competition and send the prince backing. I present you with my grandmother's wedding ring, still attached to my naked grandmother. Or John Hinge's bees pour out. There we go. Unhinge your jaw and let the bees pour out. You definitely couldn't do this back in your home dimension. Ah! Stop that! You're supposed to answer with words! With words, not bees! Probably should have specified that. Bees seem like a legitimate answer to me. Are you against avant-garde forms of expression? Words are so passe. Aw man, I was gonna say bees! You totally stole my answer! Wait, I got it! Flames or ghostly jaw and thousands of locusts pour out. Damn, you wish you'd thought of that. Locusts are way cooler. It doesn't matter though, the prince is so busy fending off bugs he can't focus on keeping you in this dimension. You all teleport back home. You're pleased with your victory, although your throat is a little hoarse. Which is ironic because the little horse isn't what came out of your mouth. You gain +2 creativity and +1 movements.
Let's do this!
Oh wait, what? Did I choose the wrong table? Okay, +2 creative, or at least the genie.
We must save the
Hell.
world.
We go with this one. Wish granted booms of the genie, and you find yourself the proud owner of a brand new Fry Lord French fry reheating super system. Are you kidding me? We didn't brave the fire lakes of Lower Wrath, the two-headed snake of Serpentia, and the accountants of Babylon just so you could have hot fries. Let the captain quickly change their tunes when they taste the hot fries fresh out of your Fry Lord. They're so crisp, neither rubbery nor soggy. This powerful sorcery indeed. We were so focused on defeating the big bad that we forgot about an even greater evil. Suboptimal fry consistency. Thank you for teaching us the error of our ways. Read everybody's cafeteria fries for them, and you all have a fry party for your contributions to fry conservation you gain +4 fun. Nice, okay.
Let's do this!
More fun didn't hurt anyways. Just to seal the deal. Come to as if you had been knocked out or something to the sound of, "Welcome back to Season 2 of the Interdimensional Bachelor. Today's competitors are last season's flaw in the cogs, Sora and an army of sexy werewolves. Hooray! What's up, losers? For the last time, fuckbench, I'm not a werewolf! Okay, was not expecting this. Perhaps not, but you have a fiery temperament, wolf-like drive, and killer abs, so it's close enough. Yeah, bro! One of us! One of us! One of us! Who voices the wolf pack again? Gonna go back to the... I'll look back at the chat, because I know Kai gave me the... whatever. Anyways. I thought we were going to do a sports game. Sports game! Sports game! We are, my dear sweet army of sexy werewolves, and Sora. We are, in fact, it's time for our first round. Are you ready? for your first test of speed, strength, and skill in the Interdimensional Bachelor Season 2. It's time to see which of you incredible Lycans can sign your name on this legally binding document that is in no way a marriage contract. The fastest. You can see the werewolf's tails wagging in anticipation, ready to prove themselves the fastest, bestest athletes, and Damien is cracking his knuckles, not about to be outdone. If you don't step in, at least one or two of these people are going to end up married to the prince out of sheer hyper-competitiveness, thinking quickly. You sign the name of Tyre Elliott the Terrible, thus summoning him. Get the contract. Fast as lightning, you sprint over to the table where the marriage contract sits and devour it. I honestly, I have no backup plan. That was it. It's really counting on the athlete's sense of competition to immediately drive them to sign the contract with no thought whatsoever. I was just so confident that I suppose you could all just go home now then. See you next scheme. And if he calls that a scheme, that's pretty embarrassing. Who would actually fall for? Oh man, no fair! He ate the contract before we even got started! Rematch, rematch, rematch! Oh, if we're doing a rematch, I'm definitely going to sign the contract so good, so fast. You and Damien hustle the werewolves out of the princess dimension before they can accidentally marry themselves off. And so you all remain single happily ever after, free to take whomever you want to prom. You gain +2 fun and 1 smarts. Oh boy. Now I'm not sure if we did good on this or fucked it up.
It's party time!
Let's do this!
I got rejected. Not a chance in the world, darling. Poor life choice is how I died. I can tell a poor afterlife choice when I see one. Ah, Boo, you're a big one.
Wait, Boo!
Oh wow, you actually also get an achievement just for also getting rejected as well? You were so ashamed by your failure that after prom you photoshopped Garfield into all your prom pics as if he was your prom date. Yeah, Garfield, that orange cartoon cat, not your brightest idea. Anyway, even with your Photoshop skills, you still couldn't Photoshop the sadness of your face away. Sad. Well, not how I was gonna end that one on, but it was eventual. Most likely to devour his own children to survive, least corporeal student. Oh, that's who the blob is there, that orange blob. He blended. I never noticed him because he was blending in so well in the center, and on top of Coach's head. That's why. Blobbert, that's his name. After some years, the Princess Dimension became a democracy, mostly due to the public discontent with the royalty that spends most of its time in other dimensions. Despite that, the prince keeps on annoying high schoolers, still wrong on so many levels. Ghost Group's present, we already know that. And then... So I take it if I unlock if I do secret routes, it'll unlock new stuff for me. Let's get through some of these before we end. Okay, I think these are in the credits. I don't remember seeing this. Hey, nice! A band with all the four protagonists. Oh wait, that lagged for some reason. Oh yeah, and then okay, yeah, this is more of the this is for the double XL version because this is well the this has Zoe and Calculuster in it. And Dahlia. You are my life to my afterlife. Oh, is this an unlockable? Just because I had gone to the prom with Vera as Brian and Sacred Ending, and then one as Oz, and I went with with Miranda. You warm the coldest day. You are life to my afterlife. Oh, that's nice. And I would have gotten something if it was with Polly, but we failed that. Yep, and wow. This is basically like everything, character models. Oh, and variations too. Oh, okay, yeah, expressions. Who's this? Who's this Kappa-looking character? And I've never seen this character either. This, I remember him. And I'm very new to these ones as well. Oh, hey, here's the one I was talking about. Look at the fan art. Nice, even linking their socials as well. Oh, that's about it. I'm guessing this he's unlocked with like every new run. Secret ending. That's about it. Woo! Wow, this was a fun time. I actually plan to play this for next year's for next Valentine's, like on the week of Valentine's, basically. Like I have plans for this and playing the other like monster dating games. For like a week of like streams of playing of these games. But yeah, this was again, once I said, a prelude to what I will be playing for next week, which will be starting with playing Date Everything, which comes out next Tuesday. So expect that to happen, along with another game to stream. I had to take care of some things. How badly did I get rejected? I'll show you. This is what happened. We lost. Also, we were in a game show with the Intergalactic Prince, by the way. Like, he likes game shows, huh? Yeah, we had like 2 of them happen in the boldness section. Oh yeah, and maybe you could tell me some of these other characters that are in this, by the way, Kai. Like, hang on, I'll bring them to you. Like, who's the Kappa here? Leonard the Kappa? Really? He's voiced by Ross? And then what about this character? I've seen this character as well in the main menu. His head pop up. Also another character voiced by Ross. Huh. His name is Tate. And then we have, like, this character who I've seen before in camp. And then who are these three? Who are the cult-looking characters? Demeter. However you pronounce that. Oh, this is the cult of Zagord? Oh yeah, that's right. Demeter is the vampire-looking dude. Ah, this would be the cult that would lead into Zoe. Oh, and these are the devs. Nice, they have their own NPCs. I like the robot-looking one. Okay, his is more a Slender Man based. Oh my god, the lead artist. You'll see them in the thank you secret ending. Ah, and this is Jesse Cox that you told me about. He helped create this game. Oh, nice. Then here's all, like, the art. And then I found something out that, like, you actually end up... Okay, no, it's probably not in this. Yeah, here it is, in the Polaroid section. So I did not know that you could actually get, like, Polaroids of, like, the characters that you ended up, like, having a successful date with the character that you had actually chosen. Like Brian and Vera, and Oz and Miranda. That's actually pretty nice, honestly. Your favorite is with Oz and Zoe? Oh, I definitely gotta get around to that at one point. Oh yeah, also before it's the two of them going to a con as Naruto and Garp. That's actually pretty hilarious. Well with that, I think that is the end. Since Zoe ships those two. Right. But that will be the end for this stream. This was a lot of fun. I actually... Who knows, maybe we'll actually play some Monster Camp at some point down the line, but maybe that'll be after I come back from my break, because because next week I'm gonna prioritize, like, 2 new games, which will be Date Everything, which comes out next Tuesday, and Dead or Alive Extreme Venus Vacation Prism. And like I said, I'm gonna be trying to stream as much as I can throughout the rest of this month. Before I go on break for the whole month of July. Yeah, with 2 weeks left of the month, like, yeah, I'll try to be streaming as much as I can. On weekdays, that is. Maybe weekends, we'll see. But let's see who we should go raid today. Also, I'm glad that I waited until Twitch was at least fixed up, because, goodness gracious, I couldn't believe it, the nonsense that it was going through for, like, what felt like a half hour, an hour. Alright, I think I know who we're gonna raid. We will raid... this person. Let me also get my raid message ready. But yeah, I think I'll be playing a lot more of this on my own time, so that way I can, like, you know, just get a lot of things, like, you know, unlocked and stuff. Maybe get some advice from Kai to get through the secret stuff. Just so I could just so we can make things a little more easy for me on that. But yeah, take care, guys. I will catch you all next week. Have yourselves a good rest of your week.